Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Gayest and Greatest Secret Tavern this side of Limsa Laminsa, the queer buccaneer. I am your host with the most star behind the bar, Captain Eden Jackson. Welcome to the grand return from an entire week off. And yes, it's the Christmas season, so you get a Christmas Eden. I made this outfit like a couple of weeks back, and I'm like, when is the right time to post this? And I figure December 1st is the time. It is the moment. Speaking of December 1st, I got myself, thanks Conkles, that's all we get of the Christmas gear, because somebody wanted fat tits. I forget. Also, all of these outfits are slightly different distances away from the camera because I have to capture them all separately, and I just forget where I position them. And like, how zoomed in? It's around the waist, isn't it? And then I'm ultimately very, very off every time. Speaking of December 1st, I got myself an advent calendar. You are being so helpful and kind. It's all right. I'll go back to the Christmas outfit in a little bit. But yeah, I got myself an advent calendar for the first time in maybe 5 years this year. Neil, thank you for those 30 months. Oh, and also Demo, thank you for the 14 months earlier. I forgot to read that one out. Thank you both for your support. But yeah, I figured because I'm a poor ass adult, I'm not allowed an advent calendar, but Zach got a cheese advent calendar for his birthday, which is, sorry, I'm still a little bit sick. It's like getting an advent calendar for your birthday is weird. I have bought him an advent calendar for his birthday before, but it was like an escape room advent calendar. It was really cool. Like it had a little puzzle and everything. Tells a little story. And I understand having a birthday in late November, it is a danger that you will get advent calendar for your birthday. If you die, I'll haunt you. No, I feel like if I die, I'll haunt you. That's how it's gonna go. This will become a haunted bar, Yeah, so I was in Tesco today, and I was like, well, Zach's got fancy cheese every morning. What do I want every morning? Because I don't want one of those whiskey advent calendars or the beer advent calendars or whatever. I'm not about that life. Give me a small chocolate. You see the tea advent calendars I did last year for the studio? The best ones are the ones with the person really did. Yeah, that's fair. I've seen the tea advent calendars are the ones as well, but I'm more of a coffee guy than a tea guy. Cheese advent calendar. It's sat in the fridge, a little chunk of cheese in every day. Today was a nice aged red Leicester. He had started his day with a nice cheese and cracker. So I was in Tesco earlier. I was like, I just want to get myself a little chocolate advent calendar. It'd be fine. Maybe next year I'll push the boat out and get a nice little coffee advent calendar. But I know if I get a coffee advent calendar, it will be a Keurig advent calendar, and I don't own a Keurig, so that would be useless on me. I would ask where he got it, but it was a birthday present. I might ask his mum where she got it, and then I'll let you know for next year, I guess. So I walked around and I saw they got celebrations and the miniature heroes advent calendars, and they're kind of sad. Just getting a celebration every morning. That's kind of no, I don't. We don't want the. You don't want cheese to be nice and warm, and anyway, it won't get nice and warm in our freezing kitchen anyway. So I having a celebration every morning. Meh. That's a bit sad. Having a miniature hero every morning, that's a bit sad. I'm going to have those anyway because I'm going to buy 3 boxes of celebrations this month anyway. So then I saw the fancier, higher end one, the Lindt one and the Toblerone one, the Tobler-Bobblers. And I'm like, that's a bit much for me. I don't want the shitty Kinnerton ones. The Lindor one is a bit rich. First thing in the morning, bit rich. I ended up with a Reese's Pieces advent calendar. And I got it home and I'm like, oh, but Reese's might be a bit much. First thing in the morning, that's really fucking sweet. So we'll see how it goes. I might end up going blah and giving it up. But yeah, I got sick which sucks. And as you can tell, I'm not fully over it. There may be some small coughing fits during the stream, but oh fuck me, I hate being sick. I usually don't get sick. Like even like when I got COVID, it was asymptomatic, so I got all the fun of being isolated with none of the point, because it was all just me in my room going stir crazy, perfectly fine. I mean, you've always been sick. Oh, shut up. Yeah, yeah. While I was off sick, I had to write my weekly newsletter for my business, and I was like, I can't not write anything because like if I stop doing it for a week, I'll just never go back to doing it. So I was like, I need to do it. So I just wrote about 3 things that I hate seeing in design. I was like, it's fucking, if you make your logo on Canva, everyone can tell and you look like shit. But you know, a little bit more professional sounding than that, but only a little bit more professional sounding, because the whole point of that newsletter is not to sound like a wanker. It's to just talk like this. Like when I did that entire article about Fleur Energy, and I'm like, this is a bag of shit. What the fuck you playing at? Should we do a minute crypto? Yeah, let's do a minute crypto. Let's see if I can remember how to stream. So you may see you're starting a new streak. I switched internet browsers, so the entire streak is gone, because I'm so sick of Mozilla Firefox cramming more and more AI features into Firefox, and I'm sick of having to go into about config and turning them all off and turning them all off again. Fuck off with your AI bullshit. I just want to browse the internet. So I'm on WaterFox now, which I remember Demo Reel telling me about. And it's got I'm on WaterFox now, which is a privacy-based fork of Firefox. And yeah, I distinctly remember Demo mentioning it in one of our chats, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably got no AI bullshit in it, because Demo will not put up with AI bullshit. So today's crypto crossword clue: neoliberal produces writing with a lot of feeling. On its surface, this is a really funny sentence, because no neoliberal has produced anything with a lot of feeling, because neoliberals are spineless wankers. Okay. I know the first thing you do in these is look for the anagram indicator, but I think this produces is your definition indicator. So like usually in a clue like this, if there's a word like produces or makes, then everything before it is the clue and everything after it is the definition. So with that in mind, I think writing with a lot of feeling is your definition. So neoliberal is your word and your indicator, which is really exciting because there's not a lot there. 7 letters. Liberal is 7 letters. So neo is your indicator of something. Is neo an anagram indicator? Because neo means new, so you make it into a new thing. That makes sense to me. So we want an anagram of liberal to make writing with a lot of feeling. Got it. And that's really clever. I like that. It's Braille. It's Braille. Because what is Braille but writing with a lot of feeling? Oh, because you feel it. You gotta feel it. That's dumb. That's really dumb, and I quite like it. I quite like that. That was real dumb. Right, let's go back into wintertime. I'm just fucking way back with my camera. And neolibs will be passionate about denouncing socialism while going, I'm positive I can negotiate with the Nazis. Yeah, that's true. They do be like that. Right, let's switch from, let's stop this. let's go over to here. And now we are in something somewhat representing a dragon. So in case you forgot, because it's been a week, we are in Yokohama doing... we are in Yokohama doing Point of No Return stuff. So once we are done... Daytona soundtrack. Once we are done, we talk to the Daidoji agent at the homeless camp, and they will take us to... You don't need to make yourself bigger than yourself, you need to make yourself smaller so you look like an elf. I'm not an elf, I'm a Santa. Elves are green. So he will take me to Kamurocho for the end game. So we're doing all of the stuff that isn't the end game. And this, when I say this time it's the end game, this time it's the end game. Like, we will be at the end of the game. Because we've already done Ichiban's finale. So Kiryu's finale is the only one that's left. What do you duck out spoiler reasons you're cool? Okay, there will be no story spoilers. We're not going to do any story spoilers. Because we're just doing mopping up. But I get it. Namb. Big Nam. We might be doing like some sub-stories, but main story spoilers you will probably not see, because I don't think we're going to get all the way to the end. If there's anything really story intensive that I think you need to go in blind to, I will let you know. But you should be good. Kabam! Oh, they're such a good team. Look at them hitting on each other. I mean, you know what I meant. They're all gay. Until I'm ready to sit down, if I'm at a whole script by noon tomorrow. Oh, you got to do a whole script by noon tomorrow? Jesus Christ. Why have you left it until the last minute? That's not the right thing to do. You're aware of that, right? Fair, me too, I get it. But still. Number missed. You bitch. That was some insane path correction, whatever happened. Shell shatter. I'm a wee bit underleveled for around here, which is exciting. Short films can be sub 10 pages. Short films can be up to like 45 minutes, dude. As long as you got the rough shape, as long as you're not like starting from completely scratch, that's fine. I believe in you. I believe that you can do it. I know that script writing is hard as balls. Taking Son Hee for a spin. Kiryu, come on now. Kaz, you can't just be doing that. Yeah, I do think I'm a wee tiny bit underleveled for around here. Oh, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just a bit shit. Right, let's Gatling bowgun over there. Because that'll get all of those boys. Well, 2 of those boys. Fuck it, Dragon God you all. It's Dragon God time. Also, MJ, how far into this series are you? Because I know Amber, Tink, and Audio will watch these streams just because they are so far at the other end of the franchise that by the time they get to this game, years will have passed and they will have forgotten everything in these streams. Which is why I was fine watching Zach play these games when I was on like Yakuza 2. Essence of big ass bird. Redoing Judgment next place. I love Judgment. Judgment is so good. Like, people sleep on Judgment because it's a full-on spin-off game where Kiryu like doesn't even show up. But it's a real fucking banger game. So have you played everything like 1 through 6 then? Because Judgment came out relatively recently. I say relatively recently. It's like it's still I think a pre-pandemic game. But I think it came out around the time 7 came out. We did 7 for Judgment. I see. That's fair. Why do you get poisoned? I'm not going to question it, but why do you get poisoned? I just want to know so I can do it more. Scam, bam. You know, it is very comfy outfit. It's a great outfit, isn't it? I'm so happy with it. It's I had it, although I put it on and then immediately Conkles was like, "Nah, get your tits out." So we very briefly had some titty time, but now we're back. We're back in Christmas mode. I do have the tiny Christmas hat and a headband in real life, which is so lovely. I need to get that out. It's about time that I get like my box of like Christmas clothes out. Because I've got a couple of Christmas jumpers, because I do love an ugly Christmas jumper. And I've got that, and I've got a couple of like Christmas t-shirts and things, like big Christmas socks. Love that shit. Main universe of missing LJA Guide and Pirate Yakuza Infinite Wealth. So yeah, the most recent couple of entries, that's fair. We're doing Pirate Yakuza after this. We played this so people would understand when I played Pirate Yakuza. I like sweaters, but shame I'm never cold enough for them. I run a little bit hot, but recently I'm getting so fucking cold. So I'm having to get all my jumpers back out. Because I've never really been a jumper person. Like, Zach's a big time jumper person. Zach will wear jumpers like through July. And I do not know how he does that, but I bought Guide a little bit ago, so it's ready to go once we're done with Judgment. I would have maybe gone, yeah. I maybe would have gone all of the main series. Well, you've got to get through Judgment and Lost Judgment before you play Infinite Wealth. But they just kind of float. They just kind of float anywhere. I'm more on the shorts in the snow. Oh, you're one of them freaks. You're a postman. You're a postal worker. Is that okay? Is that a stereotype all around the world? I know we've got quite an international chat right now. In the UK, posties, as they're known affectionately, are freaks of nature who wear shorts in the snow. Is that a stereotype around the world, or is that just a UK thing? Sound off in the comments. Because I have literally never thought about it. The Hong Kong man! I see you're a man of discernment. The legend among honkers in the world. I go by many names, but you may call me the Hong Kong. You do wear shorts in the car. You are like always wear. I don't think I remember a time when you are not wearing shorts or a kilt. I don't think I've ever not seen your knees. 100,000 yen and I will share my gift with you. Fuck it, let's get honked. Excellent. I'll have you hooked from the very first honk. So I think KIRYU just engaged in gay sex with this man. Oh, was that not magnificent? I hope you come honking again. I've not been to kill for nearly 10 years because I'm too fat for my nose. Being too fat for all your cool clothes. It's a mood I have been stuck in for a long time. Mush mush. Date! Okay, MJ, you might need to leave. Because I'm not letting you get spoiled on the life links. Shorts are comfy and easy to wear. I know I bring this up a lot, but the guy who wrote that line, the guy who localized that game, also localized a lot of the Yakuza early Yakuza games. Also is a mutual with me on Blue Sky. It's quite odd knowing that the man who made Majima say those things and wrote shorts comfy and easy to wear has complimented my selfies before. Life's surreal. Life's weird. Shorts in the winter is more of a certain kind of guy. Yeah, okay, yeah, the certain kind of guy it refers to in this country is postal workers. It's interesting to know that isn't a sort of universal thing, because we all have postal workers. Every country has postal workers, but it's around here. It's postal workers and Geordies, or I suppose Northerners in general, since to people like Demo, Geordies are Southerners, bizarrely. But yes, it's lifelink time. Sit down with our best friend and meet some people from the past, and I'm gonna get real sad.
Oh, KIRYU.
Good to see you, KIRYU. I'd like to take you somewhere. You seem ready to go? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's make me sad. Let's make me have to explain the plot of an entire Yakuza game. When was the last time you saw Sayama? Naruto Okinawa, that'd be 15 years ago. We're going to see Sayama? Oh, that was Kaoru. Kaoru Sayama, a former detective in the Osaka police and the ace of Division 4, the anti-Yakuza task force. Partnered up to put a stop to all things between the Tojo and the Omi. So yeah, in Yakuza 2, I believe, Kiryu teams up with a cop and they have a little smooch. And a lot of people are like, it's Kiryu's actual true endgame love, because the canon says Yumi, and the fans all say Majima, and some weird fans say Kaoru. I never liked the Kaoru Kiryu chemistry, the KKC. I think as far as cops go, 1, all bastards. 2, Date is a good one. And 3, Date is the best cop in Yakuza. Kaoru doesn't even come close. So this is maybe my least favorite lifelink. You've been given the dirty bads. Look at him. Blends right in. Nobody can tell he's the goddamn dragon of the fucking Dojima. She looks exactly the fucking same. It has been 15 years, and she looks exactly the same.
ずいぶんご無沙汰してました。6、7年ぶりですよね。カズマの訃報を連絡いただいたのが多分最後。
ああ、あの時は驚かせちまって悪かったな。
いいえ、遅かれ早かれ耳に入ったでしょうから。あの人、
Like,
警察じゃ超のつく有名人だし。
some of these people must talk, right? Maybe there's an I knew Kiryu support group or something. Like, if 6 years after a man died, his best friend kept like ringing around his old mates going, hey, let's just have a chat about him. No reason, let's just have a chat about him. You'd think something was up, right?
社会をコントロールしているなんて人までいますよ。そんなことを警察官が言ってるんですよ。バカみたい。
まあ、それだけ存在感が強烈だった。直接関わってないやつほどあいつを伝説化しちまうのも無理はね。
ですね。
He's like Bigfoot now, except
あの人が死んだっていう。
maybe more people want to bang him. I know a lot of people want to bang Bigfoot.
ないんです。
Maybe even more people want to bang him.
あんなタフな人逆に
Like sexy Bigfoot.
ってそんな場面ばっかり見てきたから。
Kiryu is just like sexy
あいつ
Bigfoot.
のしぶとさは全く筋金入りだ。
本当に。
まだまだ仕事一筋か。
ええ。
少年課に移動したんだってな。聞いた時は驚いた。
ですよね。どんなキャリアパスなのって。
志願してのことなんだよな。何か理由があるのか。
はい。実は大解散がきっかけなんです。
大解散が？
はい。大解散の後、堂島大吾たちが関西で
Daigo mentioned.
立ち上げましたよ。
I care again. She said Daigo.
たちの受け皿を作るために。
ああ。
Yeah, because no other fuckers would hire them.
が生きてたら、多分彼らに手を貸してたんじゃないかな。
Oh, she transferred her job just to get a chance of seeing seeing Kiryu again.
ヤクザの後始末にきっと強い責任感を感じていたんじゃないかって。彼らが後始末をするなら、私が警察官としてやれることは予防
You're
な
in
んじゃ
charge
な
of
い
the cleanup. I could work as prevention.
ふとそう思ったんです。
若い奴らがヤクザや半グレに落ちないようにする予防。
Trying to prevent kids from becoming petty
それで
criminals.
少年課か。
Which is, you know, noble.
思っていた以上に大変ですけど、やりがいありますよ。
それがお前なりのキリュウとのつながり方なんだな。
That's sweet. It's very sweet.
つけて言うとそういうことですね。だから今は警察官としての新しい夢を追いかけてる最中なんです。だからそっちに全力で行きたいっていう気持ちなんですけど、どこかでまだあの人を待ってるのかも。
Oh, you think Kiryu is going to come back from the dead and marry you? That's kind of adorable.
女だと思います？
That's like that was what that shot meant, right? There's nothing else that shot can mean.
実は。いいんだ。だってさ。おい。いいんだ。
どうしたんですか？
いや、全くだ。
Nothing is ever off the table. Kiryu is going to rise from the dead and marry me. Like, that's like proper fangirl shit. That is the fangirlist of shit. I kind of love the insanity of it. Kiryu is going to punch his way out of hell itself and give me a little smooch on the lips. Honestly, maybe I think she's just representative of the fandom. That's what they all want.
何にせよ、あいつが警察官としての夢を追う以上、
Maybe Kiryu will punch his way out of the grave and punch himself some self-respect. Dante's Inferno. But Kiryu's Inferno, bitches.
自分勝手に生きていい。惚れた女ならがむしゃらにしがみついていいんだ。見てるこっちがやき
Big
もち。
jealous just looking at you.
離婚経験者の言うことは
Hey, just no need to bring that dirty play, Kiryu.
悪い冗談
Dirty play, Kiryu.
ありがとうなだってさ
I feel like I should like the problematic age get shit, but problems about it. Something about it being straight people and fact she's a cop. Yeah, it's the fact that it's straight and she's a cop and Majima exists. Don't need to ship Kiryu with anybody else.
そうやって好き勝手やってけ。お前にはそれを受け止めてくれる奴らが大勢いるんだ。それを忘れんなよ。
When there are better, gayer ships out there, you don't go for the straight one, and you definitely don't go for the cop. There are 2 life links left. The last one makes me really sad. But now we've got Sayama on Dondoko and in our pound mate, but pound pass. We can give her a trip to she can give us a trip to Pound Town, I guess. So yeah, we are just sort of we're just sort of picking up all of these pink and blue map things and increasing our what is it called? We got to increase our bonds. We've got to do these. Yeah, let's do a round of chats at Survive. While we're up here, we might as well. I had no clue. Mackerel's so expensive now. How expensive is mackerel now, sir? Getting for 10 yen back in the day. That's called inflation. Mackerel hasn't been 10 yen for a long time. Are those glasses prescription? Yeah, let's have a cheeky chat with one of these. With Cho, with my boy Cho.
あ、どうも桐生さん。
やってんなそういやお前と差しで飲んだことはなかった
Cho is such a fashionable young boy if you don't look at the spot between his knees and his ankles.
桐生さんと差し飲みなんて緊張しちゃうね。
Give me my 10p mackerel and my 2p tin of beans like it's the 90s again. Exactly. Give me my 5p Freddo as well.
半品リューマンの総帥を降りてずいぶん経ったんだよな
そう。だから俺は
Just a regular old civilian. He works, he's a chef now, isn't he?
まあ
His class is still gangster, but he is technically just a chef.
思っちゃ
He's not a gangster anymore.
桐生さんこそ足洗ってもう15年以上でしょ。それでも桐生さんは登場界4代目だし。
It's because he's the goddamn dragon of motherfucking Dojima.
ああ過去からは逃れられないお互い苦労してんな
俺の知名度なんて偉人帳。
What's fun is like we never actually saw
立場を捨てた
what made him the dragon of Dojima. We never actually get
父親から
to
たんだろ
is Cho wearing Japanese work trousers with a leather jacket? I think he might be. I think that's what they're going for.
と近江連合に内側から切り崩しにあってさ。古い幹部も含めて大勢裏切り者が出た。
Yeah, he's incredibly fashionable if you don't look between his knees and his ankles. Where he's doing that fucking Hoenn region, I'm wearing 2 pairs of trousers thing.
それに同じタイミングでコミジルも追い詰められて偉人帳のグレーゾーン自体が存亡の危機にあった。その難しい舵取り役は孫妃が適任だ。
That's such a fucking cool shot. Just the fucking spiderweb up in flames. It's so sick.
ああ、孫妃が半品リューマンとコミジルを束ねたおかげで
Joe is very fashionable. He has T-boy swag. You leave him alone. Again, if you don't look between his knees and his ankles, he looks great.
感謝しきれないよ。
I love his outfit from the top off and the shoes. I'm not going to say all I have is regrets because I am going to make Kiryu love himself.
桐生さんに褒められると格別だね。春日くんも人たらしだったけど、桐生さんもなかなか。
Look at him. Beautiful, beautiful boy.
ありがとうよ。
桐生さんは自分が死んだことになってるんだよね。だから
He's supposed to be dead. Can't see our friends or family.
ああ、
俺とこうして話してるのは問題ないの？
大道寺一派にとってこの状況は都合がいいってことなんだろう。だから黙認されている。
そっか。じゃあいずれ俺の店。
Maybe you should come over to my place for fried rice, gay sets.
これでも中華料理屋のオーナーなんだ。古いし狭い店だけどね。たまに自分でも鍋振っててさ。
I bet he's a fucking phenomenal
じゃ
chef.
ないな。ほぼ毎日だな。
元総帥が今は中華の料理人ってわけか。
もともと料理は好きでさ。組織にいた頃からたまに厨房に立ってたし、組織のメンバーにも好評だったんだよ。
ボスの作った飯を。
You ever considered it's hard to tell them the boss that his food sucks?
そういう
Bah.
こと言っちゃう？これはいよいよ店にご招待しないといけないね。
ああ、行くよ。
Yeah, food's on the house, right?
俺なんだろ。
もちろん。けど、うまいと思ったら好きな。
Yeah, you pay if it's good.
大した自信だな。楽しみにしとく。
If it weren't for like people that would very definitely abuse that formula, a restaurant where you only pay if it's good would be such a good incentive to actually cook well.
勝手なやつだ。マスター。
ほんと、病気の身とは思えないね。マスター、俺ももう一杯。
Master.
そう来なくっちゃな。
So in English we call him the barkeep, and in Japanese they call him the bar master. And not even just like a Japanese word for master, they just call him master. But bar master isn't a phrase we have here for them to borrow. So where did they get the phrase bar master? Did we used to call them bar masters? I don't think we used to call them bar masters. Anyway, let's talk to Psycho.
よう、サイコ。
Yo,
一緒
Psycho.
に飲んでもいいか。
ええ、もちろんです。桐生さんのために
Time to have awkward conversations about Ichiban again.
があまり飲みすぎないよう見張ってなきゃいけない。
Gotta keep an eye on the sickly.
そうか。なら話は早い。
God, you gotta phrase people. These people are so delicate with their phrasing. They're so good at that.
桐生さんは女性にアプローチするとき結構まめに気を使うタイプで
When you're hitting on a woman.
そうだな。自分が照れくさくなら
What an opener, dude. Just, you know, when you're hitting on a woman,
花束
are you the type
した
to
こと
be
はあり
attentive?
ました？
そいつは俺の柄じゃないんだな。自分でやった記憶はないが、洒落てるとは思うぜ。
人の部屋をバラの
Gotta give you enough roses to fill your room every single. That's insane behavior,
すご
Psycho.
くないですか？
Don't tell me Ichiban's been doing
お
this.
金もかかるし
Don't tell me Ichiban's been door dashing flowers to your house every day. That would be insane.
そんな男はドラマの中にしかいない。少なくとも俺の周り
People don't do that in real life because that would be insane. They would be given restraining orders.
バブルの世代なら普通なんだと思ってました。
ホストが客商売でやったりはしていたかもな。
It's all staged. It's all kayfabe.
あれも
Everything is wrestling.
演出のあるドラマだろう。で、このバラの話は何につながるんだ？
Okay, a bouquet
いう男が
coming on strong.
俺の前に
Not a bad move, but coming on strong.
よくわか
Any more than one bouquet
え
to too many bouquets.
そいつはなかなか芝居が
Right?
男だな。一体どういうやつなんだ。
最近偉人町で起業した経営コン
CEO
サ
some
ルタント
consulting firm that just started up here in a gin show. He's young, only I think a year older than me.
確か私の一個上です。最初にお店に来てくれた後、同伴のご指名をもらっ
That's so weird.
少しデートしたんです。それからは毎日のように花を
Bad. Bad. Creepy.
のバラを
Creepy.
にも私の部屋にも
Club and home.
まあ
Bad.
悪い気はしないですよ。
Get restraining order.
迷惑って言ったら私嫌なやつですよね。
さあな。そいつは最近の話か。
そうですね。ここ1ヶ月くらい。
向こうはえらくお前にご執心だな。確かに金は
That's. Am I alone in thinking that's weird?
しかも
Why are they talking about it like it's normal?
結婚とか将来とかことあるごとに織り交ぜてきます。
前に話してた店で
That's kind of fucked up, you dig?
客ってのはその社長だったってわけか。
はい。彼デートの段取りはいいし、女の扱いはすごく上手なんです。細かく気を使ってくれて、話題も幅広くて面白いから、女の子によってはイチコロかも。
Mr.
お前も社長の
CEO.
ことをまんざらでもねえと思ってるみてえだ。
Mr. CEO, or as they call him in Japan, CEO san.
でも、そういえば。
ん？
一番もハワイでよろしくやってたみたいですね。
Psycho's jealous of Chie-say.
ちゃんって
Psycho's jealous of Chi-chan.
おう。まあ、
Someone's jealous.
彼女どんな子です？
She's unique.
それは富士宮家のご令嬢ってことらしくてな。そういう意味じゃ規格外だ。
それは私も聞いてます。あの富士宮家のお嬢様って
It's not impressive to be born into a family. Anyone can be born into a family. It's not impressive, that's luck.
俺も春日も随分と踊らされたもんだよ。
一番はその千歳ちゃんにすっぱだかに向かれて
She did more or less strip. It wasn't even more or less. She literally stripped
じ
him.
ゃないですか？
確かにな。
だいたいお母さんと会うためにハワイまで行ってんだからしっかりしなさいよって思う。
Maybe you could have told him that if you weren't leaving him on red.
だがそうは言ってもあいつは色仕掛けじゃなく単に
He only got his drink spiked.
しかも
Come on.
茜さんの家政婦だと聞かされてたし、ハワイに敵がいるとも思ってなかった。油断はしてたろうが、そう攻めてやるな。
桐生さんは一番の肩を持つんですね。
Of course.
相変わらずあいつは
He's not gullible, he's just way too kind for his own good. That's his like quote unquote problem. Too kind for his own good.
ええ、それはよくわかり
I
ます。
don't even know if you define it as a problem.
あいつは
It's just a fact of his life.
何も特別な目で千歳を見ていたわけじゃねえ。ってことなら、お前も安心か？
え？別に私は一番が若い子と仲良くしたって微笑ましく感じるだけですよ。
そうか。じゃあ、そういうことにしとくさ。
なんか嫌ですよ、その含み笑い。もうあったまきた。さあ、こうなったらどんどん飲んでもらいます。
You were the one that brought this up, Psycho.
年上の
You're clearly not over him.
落ち着き払っちゃってムカつく。今日は私が桐生さんのこと裸に向きましょう。
Oh.
ああ、一応俺は病人なんだ。
Yeah, can't be mean to me, I'm dying.
お手柔らかに頼むぜ。
だからその薄笑いは何なんすかもう。
And let's do a... I think Namba we've already like... We've not maxed Namba, but we are... Oh no, we have maxed Namba. Take your bond with Namba to the next level. Fuck him. Oh, we could do a lot more with Son Hee as well. Let's do a little Son Hee chit chat.
よう。隣空いてるか、その日。
ああ、もちろん。見ての通りだ。
どうかしたか？なんだか浮かねえ顔してんな。
いや、なんてことないんだ。キリュウさんは気にしなくていい。
わかった。じゃあ、そのなんてことないことを話したくなるまで気長に待たせてもらうさ。
そう来るか。
There is no winning with Kiryu. He's too smooth an operator. But also a really bad liar.
なるほど。じゃあ、
Great and wise uncles of yours are acting suspiciously whenever you're not
あんたの
looking.
目を盗んで
Mayhap they are not to be trusted.
ああ、最近特にコミジュルの若手たちから苦情というか困っていると声が上がってる。おじさんたちは
You know, let's put a front them around, but sometimes it goes sideways. They end up taking it on the younger subordinates.
すぐ若い者に
Fuck 'em. Chuck them out.
まったく何か私に異論があるなら面と向かって言えばいいものを。
自分より経験や年が上だったりする部下は
Having to deal with subordinates who are older than you or may even have more experience. No, it's not. Chuck them out. You're the queen of the Gomajul. You do whatever the goddamn fuck you want. You're Son Hee Gomajul. Queen of the Underground.
これは私だけの問題だ。キリュウさんが気にするような話じゃない。
Iconic. Exactly.
俺と年代も近い連中だったろ。何か力になれるかもしれない。
よしてくれ。これ以上身内の恥をさらすようなことはしない。
Time I pay you back for your
こっち
hospitality.
に来てからあんたには随分世話になってる。次は俺の番だ。
It's high time I repay your
あいにくだが
kindness.
客人とはそういうものだ。気兼ねはいらないよ。
This host doesn't accept any form of payment from her guests. Fuck off out of here with that. I love that they're having like a politeness off.
キリュウさんは病人でもある。まずは自分のことに専念するんだね。
耳が痛えな。
以前はこの偉人帳で
You're dying. Stop trying to pay me back.
ハンピン・リューマン。
She is an icon.
表向きは3組の構想を重ねながら実は外部勢力が入らないよう守りを固めていた。その頃に比べると最近の偉人帳は平和が続いた反動で少し緩んでいるんだ。
Jincho is a bit too relaxed.
それは私
We've had it too good for too long around here.
しかしそこを桐生さんに心配されるのは私のメンツに関わるんだ。
わかったよ。そうまで言われちゃこれ以上口出しできないな。
なんだか絡み酒になってしまった。すまない。こんなつもりじゃなかったんだが。
いや、いいさ。
They're both so very awkward.
私は以前より今の偉人帳の方が好きですよ。コミジュルの方々もだいぶ社交的になりましたし。
そうだな。
You're not late at all. You haven't missed anything of importance.
町の住人に
Don't worry, you're only
出てきたらしい。
an hour late.
コミジュルといや、まず表には出ない秘密組織ってイメージだったもんだがな。
You were about to say, I did mention it in the Discord.
連合もない今、近場に敵対組織はない。つかの間かもしれないが、 平和を楽しんでいるんだ。
なるほどな。
ありがとうマスター。私も今の偉人帳は嫌いじゃない。
そうそう。以前
An old regular.
買ってくれていたコミジュルの方がこんなものを私にくれましてね。
これは
うちのメンバーが被っている仮面だな。
Look in the announcements channel. I left put a message up earlier saying I'm back,
ど
bitches.
うしても必要な
And I didn't want to tag it. I didn't want to at everyone in that because that felt
ええ。
it
ですが
felt like I would be abusing the power of it at everyone. But
もう長いこと仮面をかぶってなかったそうです。その後結婚することになり、この町に根を下ろすべく組織からは円満に足を洗わせてもらったと。この仮面はこれから
it's really cool masks. They've got cool little masks.
言ってくれたんです。
確かに大きく様変わりしているようだな、コミジュルは。
いや、だからといって部外者にその仮面を渡すとはな。けしからん。少し引き締めた。
It's bartender survive, man.
多めに見てやってもいいんじゃないか。結婚するその部下へのご祝儀代わりに。
まあ、あなたがそう言うなら特別だ。今は桐生さんと飲む時間を優先しよう。
ほっとしました。危うく私
No,
の
no, no, no. That would. If you checked yesterday, you can't see messages from the future. That is how linear time works.
やはり桐生さんと飲む酒はうまいな。
それは俺もだ。
But no, I am back now. I'm like at 95% healed. So it's just the odd coughing fit and a little bit of what some consider the sexy sick voice. I just consider the annoying voice.
うまく感じる。一緒に飲める友人がいればこそだ。
友人?
Son, he is trying to deal with subordinates who are older than her that are not taking her, like, not really like undermining her a little bit as leader. That's kind of a big thing at the minute because she has inherited she is the leader of the Gomajul, but she has inherited the Liu Mang off of Cho, this fellow here, because he gave it up and became a civilian. Subordinates who are older than her and undermining her authority. Wow, it reminds me of camp. Please do tell. Because I feel like subordinates who are older than you is something that, like, I feel like everyone that's ever had a position of authority has had to deal with. Like, subordinates who are older than you just like straight up not respecting you. And it sucks because there is a reason you are put in that position of power. And people should just shut the fuck up and deal with it. But now they're like, oh, this young whippersnapper would never know what my job is. I'm like, you can't send a fucking email. What are you talking about? Bish bash dead. But yeah, we're doing mostly cleanup today. We're just powering through until we get the lifelinks. The supervisor's one of the areas, and they're older program staff who are below supervisor but older than me and don't listen to me. Of course they don't. Like, again, like it's you've been put into that position for a reason, and it's the disrespect because they just assume that they know more because they're older than you. It's like, no, fuck off. Like, you don't know how an email works. Let's go. We don't need Pyro Prism for this. Let's just sizzle and spit and see if we can't get just a wee bit of fire on that guy over there. We can. Absolutely perfect. Look at that. Incredible. Single blade dance. Yeah, the only thing we need to do for Kiryu's story, because Kiryu doesn't have sub-stories per se.
一発で決めるよ
That was unnecessary, but it was fun. Kiryu doesn't have sub-stories per se. He has, let's see, the bucket list, which has the life links. Awakening level 8 and Awakening level 9. So we need to, he doesn't have sub-stories, he has dom stories, exactly. So we need to fill up his memoirs. I feel like I might meet someone, I feel like I might meet someone. And they're the life links. I just can't remember. And then there's a couple in Camarocho as well. Pink Alley. That one just says can't remember. And again, I feel like I might meet someone. So the can't remember is the haven't unlocked the ability to do that yet. But let's try and meet someone. I think I know who we're supposed to meet, and I think they're in the park. Clearly not at this time of day, maybe? Yeah, maybe let's go back to survive. Let's make it daytime. And let's go to the park, because I'm pretty sure there's somebody at the park. And then we'll go to Camarocho, because the going to Camarocho is something we can do without triggering the end game. It's only if we go to Camarocho through the through the guy that it becomes a problem. No, that wasn't what I wanted, but I'll take it. Rest until noon. Oh no, ad break time. It's alright, I'll be real boring in the ad break. And just mosey on over to the park. Won't even fast travel. And then I think we've only got a couple other memories to get. Is your ad break already over? Just a leisurely jog, you know? Do you only get the one ad? That's so good. I mean, I don't understand why it only gave you one ad. But hey, fucking take it. It's exactly one Twitch dev ad. You know when they're selling you Twitch ads, and literally when you're just getting one Twitch ad, that means nobody bid on that ad slot, because the whole reason, like the whole way that the ads get sold is it's kind of like real time. Like I think it's like, this was explained to me in a YouTube video once. Basically, like they look at what channel you're on, they look at your demographics. They give you basically like they have this like demographic profile on you that may or may not be accurate. And then they have people that will spend X amount of money on parts or all of that demographic. And if nobody's willing to put up the amount of money that Twitch says this ad break is worth, no ad gets served. So Goofy, why is Twitch obsessed with giving me ads for ED pills? Because Twitch thinks you're a dude that can't get it up, clearly. I don't know what you've done to tell Twitch that. But Twitch thinks it. So what did he say we do? That's how YouTube ads are done as well. There's a really good, I think it's either a Tom Scott or a CGP Grey video that explains it. It might be a CGP Grey. You have been very vocal about liking old men, and old men do tend to need some of them blue chews, you know. Mine would so work. Hypothetically, if I did have a penis, it would be so good at getting erect. I would get such a good grade in erections. I get ads for ED pills, but legions for ED. That's worse. That's so much worse. Holy shit. What about liking old men means more? No, that's the thing. You're not buying them for your dick. You're buying them for their dick.
アイテム交換のポイントがたまりそうなんだよね。
お前は本当にそういうの好きだな。
Somebody put that in chat. Because I don't know if Bastards actually had break.
そう悪いね。じゃあ遠慮なく。
Thank you, Zach. Gamer woes. Gamer woes. Can't get interaction. Too old.
親にやめろって言われても次のせいって言って粘ることあったじゃん。
You shout at them. I need to get to the save point.
結局やりすぎて怒られたっけ。
See, kids these days can't say I need to get to the save point.
今の蝶の顔はきっと
Because you can save anywhere in any game now.
違うよ。
Ugh, run away. Don't want to get into a fight. Okay, maybe it does depend on the game, but most games just auto-save anyway now. Just crack on with this while I'm here. Oh, he turned into a bad surgeon. Let's Essence of Wicked Web, just to get them all in. Just have to look if you're a kid that happens to like the original Resident Evil games. If you're a kid that happens to like the original Resident Evil games, you are anything but shit out of luck. You are in your element, because there are so many of those. 7, in fact. Soon to be more, I believe. Oh! Clean house! Dragon Reborn cleaning house. Oh yeah, of course. There's Code Veronica, Chronicles, Operation Raccoon City, Gaiden. I don't know. You can throw Gaiden on the end of any Japanese franchise, and there's a 50% chance that they'll be the name of the game. Yes, he is there. He is there. Cool. I'll take Sunhee for a spin on the way there. Not like that. And then we'll talk to this guy. I'm not sure if Amber is still in the chat, but this guy may. This guy may be of interest to Amber if they are still in chat. Get lost in the lights as it slowly spins around. Where is the first? Where is the first wheel? Am I stupid? Where's the first wheel? Main series was 03. Oh, is there 9 Resident Evils now? I'm so behind. I didn't even know that Resident Evil 8 came out. Eight was, of course, 8 was Big Lady. That was, yes, I forgot that was that. Right. It's the Coltman. Munan Suzuki. Doing the Shure Peepees. So this guy was like a sub-story in 0 and a couple of others. This cult keeps cropping up. Yep, helped a man dissolve the very same cult. That man was Munan Suzuki, their former guru. His former underlings helped take over while he was serving time for fraud, and then Munan Suzuki, having turned over a new leaf, asked for my help to prevent them from claiming any more victims. And yet. A strange old man leading the group over there looks to be none other than Munan Suzuki.
ご視聴の皆様、私はかつて一世を風靡した無難著鈴木です。よろしければチャンネル登録
Man trying to start a cult on social media.
教えてくださいま
That
せ。
shit could never work. Maybe he got into streaming. Maybe he's a VTuber. Maybe he's the devil. Let's go talk to our new digital cult leader. Oi, dickhead.
おや、私に何か申し訳ないが、今撮影
There are several. Yeah, this one isn't even a fun cult.
直入に言う。
It's a real old school cult.
あんたはあの無難著鈴木なのか。
ああ、ご存知なんですか。いやー、それは嬉しいですね。その通り、私、
Indeed, the one and only Munan Suzuki himself.
本物の無難著鈴木です。そうだ。よかったらあなたもご一緒に。
Would you care in joining us to practicing shoot at PP?
どういうことだ。あんたは
What's your angle here? You trying to spread the teachings of Munancho Heptonas again?
広める気か。
失礼ですが。
Pardon me, but might I ask who you are? Were you a victim of the order scheme, or...?
ヘペトラスに騙された被害者とか。
いや、
No, not
わ
exactly.
けじゃないんだが。
Both Kiryu and Majima have been
先ほども
part of bringing this down. But here to make a mockery, please excuse me. So you're finding folks online to convert. I heard you were done with that sort of thing.
あんたはもうそういうのから足を洗ったと聞いたぜ。
思った以上
Seems you know quite a bit about me, but I'm afraid you have the wrong idea.
ですが誤解で
This
す。
isn't about
これは別
proselytizing.
に不況というわけでは。
そうなのか。
Really now? You say that, but what you're doing here looks pretty suspect to me.
俺の目には怪しく見える。またインチキ宗
Can't stand back and watch if more people are being conned into joining a cult.
このまま素通りはできねえと思ったんだ。
まあ、そういう。
Well, I'm used to people calling me a sham.
あなた
I certainly don't blame you for not looking the other way.
しかし、本当に私
But rest assured, I no longer pose the same threat you assume I
危険性
do.
はないのです。
おい、無難聴、どうしたの？もっと
Wait, what did Automod not like in that?
ねえ無難聴、僕にクーリパース溜まってる？
Of course, yeah, you don't count pachinkos. Pachinkos don't count as games.
シュレピッピー。
ほら見てください。彼らは私というネットで
See, these people, they're merely looky-loos who came to observe a viral internet sensation. They're not true believers of Munancho
あ
Heptonas.
りません。私のことを面
They've
白い
only gathered here today because they find me a funny man. Not because they worship me as a guru. I am a joke, you see.
だったら
So what's the point of these
動画を
videos?
撮ってるんだ。
それはです。
Well, you see,
おー、やってるやってる。
a batshit guru with a batshit religion. What, you think you'll trend? What?
今度はなんだ。
詐欺で無所にぶち
I thought they put you in the slammer for fraud. Shit, man. Don't tell me you're brainwashing little kids there.
お前ら無邪気な顔しちゃって。
You guys don't have a damn clue, do you? Not a single damn clue about how many lives this phony ruined in past. Sorry, I don't know much about that
す
stuff.
みません、もう行き
Sorry, I'll be on my way now.
おい、こいつらは
Hey, you know these guys?
こういう輩に絡まれるの
I
は
don't know, but I get harassed by people
私の
like them fairly often.
すぐ人
Anyone and everyone can watch my videos
か
after
つて
all.
の私の悪
They must be aware of my past transgressions, and as such, in their minds,
これは正義
they
の
are the ones exacting justice.
無難聴ヘペトナス教
The order of the Munan Cho Eptonos, was it? Hell you thinking, spreading videos of this shit.
お怒りはごもっとも
The anger is not misplaced, but please
これ
understand.
は私にとって
This is how I intend to atone for my sins.
どうか邪
So,
魔
good
しないでい
sirs,
ただけます
would
か
you kindly leave me be?
二度と世間
I
に
assure you I shall neither disturb the public nor stir up unrest.
ごめん
I still don't understand his angle. Is he trying to make a joke of his old cult? Is that his plan?
てめえみてえな社会の害悪はな。
Also, that is just how you spell pachinko, isn't it? Yeah, you want to turn, dear? How about you go kill yourself? Ocean's close too. At least then you'd make yourself useful and feed fishes. If that is his plan, I'm bang on his side again. What a guy. He said you usually have to deal with this. Then why upload the videos? You're only attracting more attention. Hey, stay out of this, pal. We ain't through with him, not yet. So hurry up and get lost already. You see, the point of my videos is to explain the methods that I myself have once employed as leader of the cult. And I hope that by uploading them online, they'd be of aid to someone. What do you mean? The shoot-up PP practice just now is an example of exerting pressure. When faced with a group performing the same action, an individual will be forced to conform. Shoot-up PP takes away an individual's ability to think for themselves. And how well they perform is reflected as points we call kulipas. Yeah, I can see the slur in it looking at it now that you've pointed it out, but yeah. In other words, paying titherance. Tithes. So cool. If I can spread the word about these practices, then new and emerging cults might be able to prey on innocent people. Some viewers even commented on my videos saying they helped them see through a scam. Yeah, that's actually mad clever. Bullshit, you're just an ex-convict bragging about your crimes for views. Think we let that slide. I make practically nothing from my videos. For what meager amount I do earn, I donate to a support group for the victims. There's no end to my atonement. I see. So that's what you've been doing. Seriously, old man. Talk about gullible. This guy's a con. No doubt he's making this shit up as he goes, dumbass. He's a threat to society. It's only right we make an example out of him. Nah, I believe him. I trust Milan Suzuki's words. Excuse me for being a gullible dumbass. Return this man's tripod and apologize. If you want to rave about justice, then at least keep your own manners in check. Yeah, actually doing the stuff, pointing out what he's doing. I assume he's doing some sort of editing, some sort of voiceover work. And going, this is what they are doing, this is why it works, this is what cults do. That's actually really clever, I quite like that. These guys should be super simple. Alright, give me a weave a wicked web, Sony. And then hit them with the dragon. Hit them with the draggy G. Oh, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. Number just finished off this guy. Number gets the easiest job. And you... My favorite video on identify cults is literally for a video game about a cult, because they had a guy who was an expert on dismantling cults to make sure the cult was accurate. What is the video game? I'm very interested to see both this video game and the video. Because I've got a... This is gonna sound like a weird sentence, but I've got a soft spot for cults. Not like in a I listen to true crime podcast kind of way, but in a oh, Far Cry 5. I see. Not in like a not in a true crime podcast kind of way, but in like a just I'm genuinely fascinated by cults and media about cults and video games about cults and stuff. Sorry, but you got the wrong guy. My name's not KIRYU. What? It's
そう
not?
ですか。
That's
でも
a little strange.
だとしたら不思議です。
何が不思議
What's so strange about it?
私が過去の食
When I said it was returning from my past sins, you believed me even though you had no reason to.
信じてくれましたよね。口先だけと
You
疑
could
われ
have
て
told
も
me I
仕
was
方のない状況で
just
す
all talk,
なんせ私は
considering the fact that I did
詐欺師として
time
名
for
誉とした
fraud.
前科者ですから。でももしあなたが桐生
But
さん
if you were Kiryu-san,
私の言葉を信じ
did it make sense why you trust my word?
広島では共に戦い私の背中を押して
When you helped me bring down the cult in Hiroshima, you gave me the push I needed to walk straight and narrow. I've only gotten this far thanks to you.
ほら
Do you happen to remember, Kiryu-san? What you said before we went our separate ways?
私にかけてくれた言葉
悪いな。
Again, I'm sorry, Munan Suzuki-san.
やっぱり人違い。
You got the wrong guy.
俺はもう行く
I should go now.
ねえ
Wait,
桐生さん
please, Kiryu-san. It is you, isn't it?
やっぱり桐生さんなんでしょこんなところでま
For us to have met here of all places, it must have been divine intervention.
お導きですよあなたの目から今の私
How do I appear to you now? Do you believe I truly am atoning for my sins?
ちゃんと罪を償えていると思いますか
Yeah, the fact that he now is, it's undeniably Kiryu.
本当にいるとしたら
If there really is a divine being out there,
犯した罪とまっす
I'm
ぐ
sure he'd be lenient
人
on
間
a guy who faces his sins head on.
を悪いようにはしねえはずだ。
やっぱり
Gets dressed and looks exactly like Kiryu, talks like Kiryu. Who the fuck is Kiryu?
別れ際にあなたがくれた
It really is you.
言葉で
It's the exact same thing you said last time we parted ways.
あれよ、無難ちょ鈴木。悪いな。
He gave him that.
今の
He gave him that. And I'm glad he gave him that. He's not allowed to say who he is, but he's allowed to do things like that. And especially now, right now, when like Hannah was dead, who's going to do anything? Munan Suzuki in Dondoko. Yeah, cult shit is like fascinating. Homeless camp? Is homeless camp a... Is the king of the homeless? Is that one? Who the motherfuck? What the motherfuck is a Kiryu? I'm Suzuki Taichi. I'm Guy Normal Man. What the fuck is a Kiryu?
この間100円ショップで買い物したんだけど
I was at a 100 yen store the other day and I noticed things were getting kind of pricey.
よく見たら
I
200
took a close look and it turns out there were some 200 yen items mixed in.
あれ気をつけねえと罠だよな。金足りなくてレジでキャンセル
Nothing more embarrassing than coming up short of the register, man.
そこまでギリギリで生きてないけど
それで訴訟は
So did you sue the store? Sorry, we'll have to come back to this.
村長なかなかうま
Chief.
そうなものを作ってる
Sounds like somebody's good cooking.
今日はあんたの口に合うね。
Nothing up your alley today. Hard enough just to get a meal around here.
ごちそうにありつくのは難しいな。
わかるよ
I understand. But I'm also confident you'll pull through.
例ならちゃんと他の
You know I pay well for even the tiniest morsel.
それについちゃあんた
Yeah, that's something I never doubted.
ここのホームレス街
This homeless camp is actually part of Sonhee's information
一
network.
つでもあるんですよあの村長って
They call that man their chief.
街
His
中
friends around town always bring him the latest gossip. It's like Sherlock Holmes had an underground network, an underground homeless network.
人の目
Sonhee is just Sherlock
っ
Holmes.
てことなんですかね
Security camps can't catch everything, so that's where they come in.
お待たせ
Sorry for
うち
keeping
は
you.
村長にいつも
We hear the chief a lot,
るんでな
so I just wanted to check
少
in
し
on him.
顔色伺いしてきた
いいって孫妃
No worries,
じ
Sonhee.
ゃあ行きましょう
Well, let's go. Goody-san.
おい待てよサエコ。
Hey, hold on there, Psycho.
どうかしたの
Something the matter, Chief?
その人のことは
Man's called Suzuki-san, no?
じゃなかったの
You ought
か。
to be more careful.
脇が甘すぎるぞ。
ああそうでした
Right. Of course.
人目を避けて生きるの
He's
は
tired of leading a life without being seen.
ここに
But
は
it's full of folks walking that same path.
あんたの苦労
Your
は
hardship reminds me of my own, Suzuki Daichi.
鈴木太一さん。
お互い様のようですね。
Seems we both have it rough, don't we? But I'm sure it's rougher on you.
一番大変
I hear you were once quite infamous.
有名人だったらしいからな。その点俺の
Unlike myself,
もともと誰か
nobody ever cared whether I lived or died.
そんなことない
I'm
で
sure that's not true.
本当のことだよ。
Believe me, it is. And if you need some convincing, I got plenty of past left untold. Chief Gaiden Wen. What a handsome lad.
ごめんなさい村長
Sorry, Chief, but okay,
じゃなくて
Suzuki-san might be a little busy right now. No, we got time.
それ
That's so. I won't hold you here any longer. Shut the fuck up, Psycho. I wanted to listen to Chief's story.
なんだか長くなりそうだったから思わず断っちゃったけど
I'll listen to Chief for as long as he takes. Man's clearly fascinating.
しかし村長の
Clearly that man is full of stories.
何の話だ
I keep not paying attention to having no idea what's happening. We're talking about the chief of the homeless camp.
聞いたことがない。それを自分から切り出すなんて何か桐生さんに感じるところがあったのかもな。
同じ
The chief of the homeless camp wants to talk to us. And Psycho was like, no, we're busy, fuck off. This is the real evil of work emails. Work emails? Fucking get out of here with your work emails. We got more important things to talk about. Like chief of the homeless camp over here. Look at him.
村長もここに
Seems like the chief went through a lot before he ended up here. Yeah, I get it. Oh, I get it. Don't we all?
俺に聞かせたがってた節もある
Thinking he was ready to tell me some of it.
あの写真に写って
One of the men in that photo must have been him in his younger days. I wonder which one.
村長だったんだろ
Maybe the one that looks almost exactly like him,
うどう
but younger. I wonder,
村長の
should I ask him about it?
聞いてみるか
Yes.
村長
Chief,
あの写真に写っていたの
about
は
that photo he showed us. Who's that person with you?
もう一人は誰
Mods. Ban that account to the graveyard.
あれは
Take him to the penis explosion chamber and have his penis exploded. Oh, him, that was my old boss. Used to work in the local factory.
もう10年か20年か。どう
Must have been about 10, 20 years ago. Now it will be ancient history now.
あなたがまだ日の当たる世界にいた頃ですか
あんたも俺も
Something like that.
お互い茨の道を生きてるもん
We've been trudging along a dark and thorny path, you and I.
がかけ違わなければ
If we'd done a single thing different, maybe we'd be walking with our heads held a little higher.
だが俺らはな
But
ぜ
here we are now, somehow in each other's company.
言えている
An odd once in a lifetime encounter.
不思議な一期一会ってやつだ
Down to the hammer penis explosion pit, exactly. The hammer penis explosion pit.
右に映っている若いのが
Anyway, one on the right's me, one on the left was my boss. We called him Captain down in the factory. I can respect that.
俺は高校
When I started working after high school, he was the one showing me the ropes.
が手取り足取り仕事を教えてくれたんだ
高校出てからすぐだと
Even working straight out of high school, you must have worked a long
長
time.
いこと働いてたんですね
俺はこう見えても
Yeah, they're not bastards bots. They're not bastards bots. They're just bastard bots.
IT 時代がどうのと聞かされ
When automation took over the industry, it became apparent my work was unnecessary.
いらねえものになっていったその頃から
Eventually, they stopped hiring younger folk. We knew for the years the number of applicants was tapering off.
先細ることは分かってたんだだからって
Of course, we also knew there wasn't a damn thing we could do about it.
術はなかったがよ俺が長年かけ
The
て
skills I spent a lifetime honing could be executed a dozen times faster by robots.
大量にロボットがやってのける当然会社は
Naturally, the company moved forward with plans to restructure, and Cap himself had the honor of giving me the boot.
俺に引導を渡す役だったんだ
辛いですねそれは
Must have been hard for you and the captain.
にとっても主任にとっても
主任は
Cap, well, he and I were like family. But if he didn't fire me, then he'd be the one out on the streets.
だったら選択肢は一つしかねえ。俺に
I left him with only one option, to hand me my dismissal.
けどよ、その頃には俺だってもう50近くだ。
At the time I was almost 50. I thought my whole life was over. But then,
すると主任はな、一緒に工場を辞めて、俺
he
の
said he'd quit with me and that he'd look after
で
me.
きたんだ。
なんだって
どうせ消える
Night night, Demo, and welcome, Kona.
と言ったところで、そう遠くねえ日に主任
Wasn't like he had any job security either. Our jobs were destined to disappear, so we walked out the door one final time, side by side.
案の定、そこはすぐ
And sure enough, the place was shuttered soon after.
長年勤めた大将
Happy December.
スズメの涙。
Pinch punch, first of the
俺も
month.
主任も家族がなかったのが不幸中。
So many years of service, the severance pay was peanuts. At least we didn't have any families to feed.
ホームレスに
That's how you ended up homeless?
ここで
Yeah, that's when I started camp here. Had I been alone, I would have died a dog's death real fast.
にのたれ死んでたな。主任は俺よりもずっと
Cap was a lot smarter than me.
すぐに
Man took to his new lifestyle quickly.
してったんだ。ホームレス狩りをする連中
Occasionally there'd be folks harassing us, but he'd take the lead and fight back.
先頭に立って抵抗した。やがて
Everyone around him started to trust him, and eventually he'd inherited the title of chief.
最終的には先代から村長の座を譲られたんだ。
ここの村長ってのは代替わりするんです
So you can only become the chief through succession.
ああそうなんだよ。ずっと昔から何代も続い
Right.
ている。
It's a practice that's lasted generations.
この場所で
There have even been times when folks from the underground would make us do favors in exchange for protection. For protection. I gave myself the hiccups. I'm hydrating too fast. And Cap, stout-hearted man that he was, didn't flinch. As chief, he'd do anything to protect us.
責任感があの人の原動力だった。そして
He continued to shoulder the burden all by himself, till the day his body gave out.
ある時体を壊した。主任は医者に見せようと
He didn't bother seeing a doctor, but I bet he knew that he had late-stage cancer.
はずだ。重いがんだったと。
今あなた
Since you're the chief now, that means he...
いうことはつまり主任はもう
7、8年前のこと
I caught him out one morning about 7, 8 years ago,
かけるとテントの中で死んでいた。
but he was dead in his tent.
心なしか。少し
I
ほ
think
っ
it was the most peaceful I ever seen him.
もしかしたら
Maybe it was,
ずっと重くのしかかってた俺と
because he could finally set aside the heavy burden
よう
that
や
had
く背
been weighing him
中から
down.
押せたからかもな。
Me.
だからあなたは
That's why he took on his role.
からここの村
Stop
長
paying
を
it forward.
引き継いだわけですか
Uh-oh, relevant old man story, B.
そばにいる間
Exactly. The entire time he was with me,
世話される
I never took responsibility for anything.
この年になって
And
よ
now,
うやく
in my ripe old age, I finally got a taste of the constant pressure he was under.
俺も味わう義務があると思ったんだ。
村長
Chief.
俺は
Nobody's filled me in on why you were forced into hiding, going as far as erasing your
聞かされ
name.
てはいね
Maybe there might be a video game I could play to learn about that.
え。病気を治
But I've heard you're not taking care of your illness, even though you're still giving Kasuga
し
aid.
続けているんだろ。まるで
A lot like what Cap did with me.
主任のようによ。
そうかもしれませんね
Seems that way, yeah.
この先の人生に
If you find that living is no longer worthwhile, the final call is yours.
それもあんたの生き方だ。病気だからって
There's no law saying you gotta see a doctor if you're sick.
あるわけでもね。けどもし
However, if you by chance change your mind,
この場所を頼り
you
にし
can
て
always come back here.
ここに俺が村
You're
長
welcome to stay at the camp for as long as I'm
今
chief.
後あんたが身を隠せるようにしてやる。俺は
I never got the chance to repay Cap's
手を甘え
kindness.
ていた分
But I figure helping people like you is a step in the right direction.
返したいんだ。
今は
I appreciate the thought,
お気持ちだけ
but I can't accept your offer right now. I'm sorry.
すみません
ああ、そう
Yeah, I'm aware.
分かって
You
る。
still got business to take care of,
まだやるべ
don't
きこ
you?
とが山ほど残ってんだよな。けど話せてよかったよ、鈴木さん。
At any rate, I'm glad I got to speak with you, Suzuki-san.
昔話を聞かせて
And sorry for making you listen to such an old story.
悪かっただなんて。感謝し
You need to apologize. I learned a lot from your story.
ありがとうござい
Thanks for sharing, Chief.
ます。村長。
Not only did the chief inherit the role from his predecessor, but a sense of responsibility and kindness as well. I'm sure that'll never change, for as long as he's in charge of the homeless camp. Hope if I was tapped into the game. Chief Don Doko! We can give Chief a nice holiday. Well, we can't, because we can't do Don Doko Island anymore. Because Don Doko Island is on Yokohama, and we are shut out of Yokohama forever. Anyway, we were talking about that's how they get you. It's more embarrassing when you come up short of the register. I'm not that down and out, you know. So did you sue the store? That'd be insane. Would have been on me for not looking. Plus 200 yen stuff's typically better quality, so... The glue gun set I picked up was more than worth it. Gotta love a nice glue gun. To be fair, you gotta love a nice glue gun. It's a hot glue dispenser shaped like a gun. Use it for crafts and hobbies and junk. Son, he's never heard of a glue gun. Son, he's never heard of a glue gun. You've never heard of a glue gun? It's a gun that glues. How have you never heard of a glue gun? I can't believe it's fucking Denver, man. This year has gone so... I mean, people say this every fucking year. But this year has gone so fucking fast. It's ridiculous. It's a little bit ridiculous. I feel like it was like my birthday a half second ago. And that was end of March. And now like we're past Zach's birthday, which is end of November. Like that's insanity. KIRYU with the follow-up on Goblin Mode, man. Right, let's Dragon's Vortex on this guy. Like, it's Crim now. We're in Crim time. It's like I'm gonna have to buy a Christmas tree soon. I thought he was gonna do something that wasn't a lariat then, and I was gonna get very annoyed. But no, that is in fact a lariat. He is correct in his assumption that that was a lariat. I haven't heard Mariah yet, and because I don't live anywhere near my parents, so I don't have to listen to the Pogues discourse, because I'm so fucking sick of the Pogues discourse. Everything feels the way it should because no Mariah. One bonus of being recluse is that's true. That's true. Because we don't have jobs in shops. We don't have to listen to Christmas music. Well, you have to listen to Christmas music until I put on Christmas music. And I only put on the good Christmas songs. Both of them. Don't ask me what they are. I haven't figured out what they are. That was just a punchline. Yeah, who is discourse? What there's always Pogues discourse because the Pogues gets played on the radio, and a whole bunch of straight people are like tee hee hee. I get to sing along with the Pogues and say the word faggot with no recourse, and then the radio censors it, and they go, "No, you can't be censoring Christmas. The wokes have gone too far." And meanwhile, the Pogues are like, "Nah, we probably shouldn't have said that." Santa Claus is COVID secure by the Lancashire Hotpots. I haven't heard Santa Claus is COVID secure by the Lancashire Hotpots. All of this is news to me. Are you Bastard? Are you familiar with Fairy Tale in New York by the Pogues? I don't know how international a song that is. You probably should. I look. I don't care. No, I know other Pogues. Okay, so basically, like the Pogues legacy in this, the Pogues' major legacy in this country was their Christmas song, and before it became overplayed to hell, it probably was one of the better Christmas songs. But they dropped the F-bomb, and I don't mean fuck. And then that discourse that I just described happens. Because places like BBC Radio 1 censor it because they're not allowed to say that word on the air because it's a slur. And the Straightos go, no, but I wanted to sing along and say the slur because I love saying the slur. And I remember having an argument with my uncle, like, you do not know. That word is not just a word you get to say at Christmas. That word is a word that got yelled to me while I was chased by bullies as a child. You shut the fuck up. You do not get to just have a jolly fun time shouting that word. You don't get to reclaim that word just because it's Christmas. You shut the fuck up. And I tried to argue without bringing up my own personal stories, but it was only when I did bring up my own personal stories that he did shut the fuck up, because he knew that he wasn't going to argue against, oh, but your childhood trauma isn't as important as my Christmas. Stop, drop, rewind saves Christmas is not something that I'm familiar with either. They fight a wizard to save Christmas. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Right, I need to go to Pink Alley in Old Rocho. So let's go to Old Rocho. You should listen to it because they fight a wizard. I do enjoy the idea that they fight a wizard. I know it's not a popular choice, but another one that, again, I think might be a UK exclusive pick. I don't think this one spawns in America. The other one that I quite like is Don't Let the Bells End by The Darkness. It's proper, like, goofy glam rock Christmas song. Came out in, like, 2010. It's so much, and I kind of love it. And the name sounds like Bell End, and they totally did that on purpose. I'm personally a Grinch-ass bitch, some of the worst ask these questions too. That's fair. I don't love a lot of Christmas music. Most of it's dross. I'll stand by. I saw Guy Kelly this morning on Blue Sky was like, have a conspiracy theory that I do not believe. Whamageddon was an inside job to stop us talking about a gay man that did a lot of charity work. Because it was like last Christmas, Whamageddon is a conspiracy theory on two fronts. One, to stop us listening to a banger Christmas song, and two, to demonize a gay man that did a lot of charity work. I stand firm in my opinion that Christmas music is all bad, and it was only like a couple of years ago that I know people genuinely like it. Yes, I remember being in the room when you made this realization that some people genuinely do like to listen to Christmas music at Christmas. And it's not just background music played for shops. A lot of it is dross. And a lot of the problem with it is it's the same 6 songs on repeat since 1970. Finns have a funny tradition where Christmas songs are deeply depressing. That is a funny tradition. Finns are a fascinating people. Let's reminisce about Kyushu number 1. To anyone else, this is just a completely ordinary and desolate back alley. But it means something special to me. After all, this is where I had it out with Daigo. Back then, he was just another good-for-nothing punk. I think that's the same guy who'd climb the ranks and become the chairman of the Tojo clan. And later lead the Great Dissolution for the sake of the Yakuza. He's really come a long way. His strength is still needed today. There's no time for you to waste away, Daigo. Baby Daigo, love baby Daigo, fail son Daigo. Bing Crosby favorite Christmas song. I don't think I could tell you which one Bing Crosby did. Thing is, like, every fucking crooner did a Christmas song and they all kind of sound the same. Christmas songs come in two flavors, like 90s pop, like 80s to 90s pop, and then like 40s to 50s crooners. Bing did White Christmas, got it. He is the White Christmas guy. I get it. I get you. I can tell you what the worst Christmas song is, and it is Proper Crimbo by the Bow Selector guys. Again, I think another UK exclusive did not spawn outside of the UK. But if you want to have the worst time, Proper Crimbo by the Bow Selector team. Quite possibly the worst Christmas song. Not only is it very like a very, very topical comedy from 20 years ago, it wasn't funny then either. The worst Christmas song is Percy the Puny Poinsettia. I don't know. Oh, you're gonna experience Proper Crimbo for the first time. Come now, sing with me, Proper Crimbo. It's so bad. Apparently, I saw a new Christmas challenge that's like the inverse of Whamageddon. If you know about the song, yeah, Bill Crosby or Bing Crosby, because I think it was Bing and Bowie that did the thing together. Bill and Bing are two very different Crosbys. But yeah, so the new Christmas challenge that I've seen on Blue Sky. If you are familiar with the song Dominic the Christmas Donkey, your Christmas challenge is to teach one new person about Dominic the Christmas Donkey. Is anybody in this chat not familiar with Dominic the Italian Christmas Donkey? Neil, you did write Bill Crosby, which is an amalgamation of Bing Crosby and Bill Cosby. You did combine those two names, which is why we had to clarify. I know that song, that's my childhood. I know it from the fucking radio station I used to listen to growing up. Their newsreader was called Dominic, so the host thought it was absolutely hilarious. MJ, YouTube, Dominic the Italian Christmas Donkey, and that's my Dominic the Donkey done for this year. If you bonus points if you think I'm making it up. 4Music reckons Proper Crimbo is the 26th best Christmas song of all time. 4Music can suck a fat one. Yuki, you ever met at our little club? Make it all the way here. I think our tiny little cabaret that nearly went under would come so far. I'm feeling a little emotional. You were against expanding into Kanto, weren't you? Zach, have you listened to Proper Crimbo? Because it's a bag of wank. I was scared of failing and losing everything that we built. That's why I could never bring myself to do it. So she and Kiyuki owned a little club called Foreshine. It's now 4 clubs called Foreshine, and she runs a sushi restaurant in Ijincho. Kiki-chan's amazing. She knew the risks and still pressed forward. No matter the end result, this is a huge first step. That song, it is truly awful, isn't it? It truly is awful. And the video's worse. The video has some puppets and prosthetics that the prosthetics might qualify as the prosthetics might qualify as blackface. They're definitely not okay. That's what happens when you mess with the dark side of Tokyo. Say your prayers, Grandpa. Oh, mate, you're messing with the wrong motherfucker. This is the Dragon of Doji, my man. I like that we're getting a live reaction of Dominic the Donkey from MJ in chat. The reindeer cannot climb the hills of Italy. It says so right in the song. Yeah, it was 100% blackface. There's no saving that. Both Electro 100% blackface. Planes climb when they fly. That is how you gain altitude. Stop being clever. Stop being clever. Now let's just clean this dude off. Now we've just got a garter to take care of. Don't tase the old man, his pacemaker might turn off. Right, you've got no fucking... Oh, get absolutely fucking wrecked, you bastard man. And Namba, clean up the mess. Namba can't even clean up the fucking mess. Not letting anyone diss my Italian donkey. Look, I love Dominic the Donkey. There'll be no Dominic the Donkey slander here. I love me a little bit of Dominic the Donkey. Jiggly jig, hee ha, hee ha. It's great. Anyone that hasn't listened to Dominic the Donkey, go listen to Dominic the Donkey. The caricature prosthetics. It is blackface. I cannot. Well, I can believe they got away with it, but this reindeer are Finnish. I will not tolerate slander towards them. We've got donkey versus reindeer cracking out. Sorry, we're not open yet. Look at them, adorable lesbians.
もし邪魔じゃなければだけど邪魔だなんてそんなわけないじゃないですか。でもお店が忙しいんじゃないですか。ああ、それなんだけどね。めちゃくちゃ忙しくて。Oh, goofy.
It is wild that people defend both those shows.
本当だ。本当に暇そうだったぞ。
耳が痛い。ユキさん。どうした？会いたかったです、ユキさん。ユキさんがいないと私やっぱり寂しくて。
Lesbians。
ちゃん、私も会いたかったよ。よく頑張ったね。
さて、そろそろ開店だろう。準備をしないといけないんじゃないのか。
そうでした。ユキさん、お手伝いお願いできますか？もちろん。じゃあ久々にキャバ嬢モードに変身しちゃいますかね。うわー、超楽しみです。
Are they gonna do the thing? Are we gonna get the camera shot?
ちょっと待っててくださいね、キリュウさん。
Are we gonna get the shot? Real Yakuza players know the shot. Isn't the golden statue? Combination sushi and cabaret club. That, honestly, banger. Absolute banger idea.
本当に素敵です。ユキさんがいれば100人力です。でも今日はオープン初日でしょ。回すにはエース級がもう一人くらい欲しいところね。誰かいますかね。
エース級 キャバ嬢か。
We've got one on speed dial.
一人心当たりか。
本当ですか？お願いします。
A hostess, you say?
わかった。聞いてやるよ。
I can call in a favor.
何かと思ったら、まさか桐生さんにキャバクラに呼び出されるとはね。この
Look, this is a very important cabaret club.
ああ、俺の仲間でサイコっていう。横浜でキャバのママをやってる。
小雪です。サイコさん、わざわざお呼び立てしてしまい申し訳あり
It's
ません。
okay, I was in the area. Kiryu made me get a taxi all the way here to fight some
桐生さん
goons.
とは昔からの知り合いで。ゆき、小雪。もしかして蒼天堀ナンバーワン店舗フォーシャインの伝説のキャバ嬢
Did you not read the sign as you came in?
か？はい、まあ。
The sign as you came in that said Forshine?
すごい本物。ゆきさんの出したキャバ経営の本めちゃくちゃ読みました。
She wrote a book on cabaret management? That's adorable.
お前、いつの間にそんなの出してたんだ？
いや、成り行きでおかげの至りです。でもこんな風に読んでくださる方がいたなんて嬉しいです。サエコさん、私たちオープン初日なんですけど、諸事情で人手が足りなくて申し訳ないんですが、お手伝いいただけませんか？お礼はさせていただきますので。もちろん、私でよければ勉強させていただきます。ゆきさん、小雪さんと一緒に店回せるなんて光栄です。やったー、ありがとうございます。
これでなんとかキャストは足りそうか？
The three of the best in the world. They can do whatever they can do basically everything.
でも、もう一つだけ。
We've got manager. Are we gonna do the shot?
ポスト？まさか。
Go on, do the shot. Do the shot. Look at him. Oh. He swept his hair forward again.
やっぱり桐生さんは黒服が似合いますね。懐かしいな、この感じ。あの頃を思い出しますね。素敵ですよ、桐生さん。すみません、男性スタッフも足りてなくて、今日はよろしくお願いしますね。っていうか、桐生さん、フォーシャインの黒服もやってた。
Kiryu's done fucking it. Why are you surprised?
これだ。
What? Yeah.
いろいろあるんだよ。
If it exists, Kiryu's done it.
乗りかかった船だ。
Man's like hobbies and interests just reads
派手に
yes.
出航するとしよう。
Job experience, yes. Hobbies,
オー
yes.
プンの時間です。
よし、行くぞ。フォーシャイン東京、オープンだ。
Oh, I thought they were going to do the down the line shot that they always do with the hostess clubs. Yeah, strange shit has happened while she's been there. Do the secret
ありがとう
symbols.
ございました。終わりましたね。大盛況だったわね。さすが関西の名門、フォーシャイン。
みんなお疲れ。よく頑張ったな。
桐生さんもお疲れ様でした。ゆきさんもサエコさんも本当にありがとう。今日を乗り切れたのは皆さんのおかげです。私、ゆきさんからオーナーを引き継いで、オーナーが変わったからフォーシャインはダメになったとか言われたくなくて。
No, I took her. I don't think it was Yuki's.
焦って
That's why I kept pushing to expand to Kanto, but in the end, I just exhausted myself.
無理をしてしまったのかもしれません。
Honestly, I feel awful dragging you into my
な
mess.
んか巻き込んでしまって申し訳ないです。私も
I wish I could have gone about it better. Yuki-san would have done a better job for sure. I'm really sorry for my incompetence. No, you did great, Kiyuki.
小雪、
何言ってるの、小雪ちゃん。
He's saying, Yuki-chan.
あなたは
You attempted something I never had the courage to do.
勇気を持ってトライしたのよ。 それはとって
Just that by itself is amazing. I wouldn't ever have gone for it.
できないことだわ。確かに私
Like, yeah, it's true that there are things that I can do that you can't do right now. Like a double backflip. The same goes the other way around, like a double front flip. There are things you can do that I can't do, even that I can't even imagine. Just keep doing you, Yuki-chan. Give everything 100%.
やればいい。私の真似なんかしなくてもいいの。
There's no need to copy me. You've got plenty going for you. Plus, you've got skill. Trust me.
実力もある。私が保証するわ。だから自信を持って。
So believe in yourself. Shine bright as the star of your own show, okay?
ゆきさん。ゆきさん。おっと。
Adorable.
素敵な人ね。伝説の
She's amazing. Making out what everyone calls her the legendary hostess. Yeah, me too. I think that's the last
皆さん。
memories. We just need to level up our awakening now.
これからうま
You
く
want to handle things now?
はい。
Yeah, and I think the harassment will die down thanks to you, Kiryu-san.
一生懸命大好きな放射員のために。
I'm gonna give it 100% for the sake of my precious four shine.
もしよかったらまた
Stop by again sometime. You too, Seka-san.
サイコさんも喜んで。
I'd love to.
小雪ちゃんファイト。
Keep at it, Yuki-chan. I think I need to step my game up too. Gotta keep my restaurant afloat.
そういえばゆきさんのお店って何
By the way, what kind of restaurant are you running, Yuki-san? You never told me.
ですけど。
ああ
Oh, she didn't? It's a shirasi sushi
ち
place.
らし寿司屋だ
Huh?
ちらし寿司。
Why sushi of all things?
なんでまた。
Oh, you know. You experience all sort of things when you live as long as I have. She looks about 25.
全然全くマジで。
Your face hasn't taken up at all, so I think I'm out to learn from your example and do my best. I've been really half-assing it up until now.
ないなんて私
What kind of restaurant going to? I'll visit you every day and leave and have shirachi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
朝昼晩一日三食ちらし寿司にします。
I'm at the cabaret. I'm at the sushi joint. I'm at the combination cabaret and sushi joint. I'm so down for that, you dig? Like, a cabaret club where you can order some, like, proper banging sushi? Hell yeah!
どうした
どうせですから最後にあれやりません？
We'll do the thing.
あれ
Oh, right. That. I don't know what the thing is. I have no idea what the thing is. Did they have a little dance?
あれ？ああ、ゆきさんの本に掲載されてた写真のあれですね。
仕方ね最後だしなやろ
よーし、じゃあ行きますよ。
Wish each other all the best in our future endeavors.
ワン、ツー、スリー、フォーシャイン。
Adorable. Absolutely adorable. Kiryu's got his arm right in front of that woman's face. Just proper sensor bar across the face. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that's the Foreshine arc over. Yuki and Kiyuki! And they can go on holiday together. He is very silly. He's very socially inept. My boy might be a little bit autistic. I love that they completely accidentally wrote a man who is autistic and his special interest is fight. I also can't remember that. I might have to Google which one that is. Kamurocho Memory. It's Memoir 6. It's the one after a man named Daigo Dojima. I've got to do 48 in Yokohama first, which is that one. Okay, so I can't do. He's very much, you don't look autistic, and is severely autistic to other people. I am not autistic, and I can tell this is a very autistic man. His special interest is punching. Or just like fighting in general. Like, I'm not a fan of the terms like high functioning, low functioning. But yeah, he is one of those that like people will say he doesn't need help because he doesn't look autistic. When like you ask him to say something that isn't 100% strictly true, and his brain does backflips. Yeah, he reeks of autism, but he's also intimidating. So people don't want to say you are autistic. Where's the fucking taxi that's near here? Apparently there's a taxi point near here that I'm just stupid and missing. Okay, no, okay, so there's not a taxi here. You can just get a taxi to here. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But I do need to go to a physical taxi because you can't take a taxi to Ijincho from the map. You have to go to a physical taxi, I think. Or can I just go to the taxi app? I can just go to the taxi app, guys. I'm cringe. I forgot that I forget that the taxi app is a thing the entire time. That might be the only time I've opened the taxi app this entire fucking game. There is, so now I'm just working on, now I'm just working on awakening. Working on waking up. I'm big sleepy right now. Nan-chan!
これ証明写真機だろ。騙されるか。
なんだ残念。
でもこれ大きいし頑張ればみんなで入れる
ギリかな。
言うほどギリスか。
ここで無理しなくても。
Why are we even considering this? Let's just find an arcade.
今のプリクラはすごいよ。
Red circles are getting pretty advanced. Some even have skin softening. I want my skin to look rock hard. I want a skin hardening filter. I want to look like the Thing in a photo. You ever notice how much swag kids manga magazines have now? They have so much swag. God, Cho's such a fucking nerd. Some even come with a whole ass claw machine. All we got were playing it. That was in the black and white days, my guy. Am I take it you still read manga? Nah, look at you. Look at you. This is a man that owns every chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. Look at him. You look at that man. You tell me that man doesn't own every chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. And maybe some other mangas. He doesn't want you to know that he reads yaoi. He definitely reads a lot of yaoi. I would have said the name of a yaoi, but I don't know the names of yaois. Oh, he is deep into JJBA. I think KIRYU might be a JJBA guy. Like, because I think it accurately describes his life. And I think he would enjoy that. Because what is this if not just KIRYU's bizarre adventure? Oh shit, she's a big boy. A 10 milli. That's one of our 310 millis. I like that we've got the gay cabaret club and the lesbian cabaret club. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm fine. Oh yeah, she's the too young cop love interest from 2. I think you just missed that one. I think you were just a little bit late for that. But yeah, she is. She was one of the lifelinks. I don't remember you getting to her. I wanted to give her a kiss. She's a cop. She's a cop, bastard. And what do we know about cops? They're all bastards, and not in the fun way that you're a bastard. In the will shoot your dog kind of way. No, stop it. You two get in a line. Good, well behaved. He just shouted superhero. Man is such a JJBA guy. At least I think he shouted superhero. I heard him shout superhero. Why are awesome masculine women always such fucking nuts? We've always got Chitose Buster Holmes. There will always be Chitose Buster Holmes. She's not a nut. She I think must have inherited an underground fight club. You can have Chitose Buster Holmes. She is perfect and has never done anything wrong. Is Chitose Mask or is she just jacked? Both? Both, I think? Like, I don't know. I'm not an expert. Fuck off, bikes. I crave not your two-wheeled mobility. Time to buy some new threads. She strikes me as a futch, to be honest. She might be. We never get the chance to ask her. And now her dating minigame has been cut off. Not that I would do it anyway. I made my opinions on the dating minigames very clear. Free clothes are sweet in the deal. Talk about employee benefits. Doesn't like returning clothes, so we'll just give his clothes. If they don't fit, we'll give them to his employees. Yeah, this game is not set up to tackle the gender expression of Chitose Buster Holmes. Few, if any, games are set up to tackle such. Like, you could write a thesis on the gender expression of Chitose Buster Holmes. Get a PhD in the gender expression of Chitose Buster Holmes. And if I can do full cleanup. Well, that's him dealt with. Oh, I don't think I can get it. I don't think I can get a full cleanup. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, that was so shit. Come on, Namba, clean up my mess. Thank you. That was so shitty. That was so close. Right, so that's level 8 now. So I just need to get the other 2 to level 8. Yeah, so I need... Give me stats. I need the... Strikes me as pretty firm in every way except jackedness. That's fair, that's fair. So I need to level up both. I need to level up them all to 9 anyway to do both of them. So we are just going to be sort of running through these little tasks because these little tasks are, I think, the only way to level them up. other than doing the, well, it's doing the unfinished business, which is just like the challenges from every other game. But that's, again, it's just stuff you do, like get in fights, part-time hero, running, using skills, talking, combo attacking, things like that. Like, so we just need to get in fights. Just to get in some fights. So we might as well just do the part-time hero. KIRYU using, I think KIRYU and Ichiban using the same Street Surfer is really funny, because Ichiban would 100% put fire on his, and KIRYU would go, I don't know how you got it on there, but it looks pretty... Let's get in fights. Get on my little segue. KIRYU would go, I don't know how you got the fire on there, but it's rad. I wouldn't have chosen it myself, but I'm not going to change it, because I don't know how. I had to get a segue to the little fight. I had to get on my little segue to get to my little fight. Pyro Prison in this little segment just to deal with all these twerps. And then show, if you could turn your hand to this gentleman. Oh, come on! There we go, the poison will get him. Right. Get whatever that is hurled at you. And you can clean up that mess. It's just politely in a segue. Let's go get in some fights. Wee. He does stand so politely. Look at him. Look at them all. They all stand so very politely. We all match! I didn't know we all matched! Oh, that's so cool! Look at us all, ready to take on the world. Let's go over here. Let's go get in some fights. KIRYU, honey baby child. Come on, that was not the most efficient way to do that. No pets in the apartment. Yeah, he does look very polite. You would let KIRYU be a pet in your apartment. He's a very polite looking frog. Hello, I am here to get in a fight. I heard there was fighting. Or you could be KIRYU's pet, depending on, you know, who's into what. I feel like it's a frog. Get fucked. Get fucked. Really intimidating pet play. No. KIRYU would not be intimidating in this position. KIRYU would know his place very well. He would be baffled that pet play was a thing, but then he'd take to it like a duck to water, like he does every single fucking thing. 2 gold saves. Thanks. Thanks, Sunhee. I hadn't noticed them. Awakened Misanga. And a blue metal anklet. Neat. Stuff I will never use. Because I don't have a dancer. I think the blue metal anklet is for Chitase. For her, like, unique class. So obviously we can't use her anymore. Fuck you! Fuck you, dickheads around here. Oh, get absolutely fucking wrecked, Scarface. Let's go essence of sweeping. Get absolutely bojangled, you bastard men. Awakened misogyny? What? Awakened misogyny? Nobody said anything about misogyny. No, I need you to go stand in that. I need you to, yep, continue. No. Nope, I need you to just a little further. No, just a little further. No, I'm gonna force you into that. Fine, fuck off. I'll get you over here instead. Happy powder? Don't know that one bit. I was trying to hurt him so hard, but he just wasn't being hurt. He wasn't hearing it, you know. Oh, Sunhee is not being. Sunhee is not having a good time of it. Her number, her like death note number is down to 2. Maybe we should tag out Sunhee for Psycho. Curses don't sound good. What did that guy just like stabbed her in the neck with a gigantic needle? It seemed so big it went out the other side. Guardian of Jincho. Kiryu, come the fuck on. You are cooler than that man will ever be. What the fuck is wrong with you? Right, I suppose I need to... KIRYU! Get your head out of your ass! Get your head out of that guy's ass! Whoa! That guy's weak to stabbing. We're all weak to stabbing in a way. But he's weak to stabbing in a more straight up, dead on way. KIRYU! Karaoke fever? I've never seen this before. So all it took was some fun ass karaoke, and he's with it now. Yeah, fuck you, Agawa. More like a go fuck yourself. Get stibbity stabbity. Yeah, just needed a quick back every time mental work, yeah. Sometimes you just need just need a quick dame dane to make it through the day, you know? It's been one of them weeks, you just need a quick dame dane. And now Kiryu can finish the job. This scarred face is a proper pain in the ass. Draconic annihilation! Sorry. Just still dying a little tiny bit. Just still doing a little tiny die. Ooh, incendiary grenade. Floral microphone. 2 floral microphones. 3 floral microphones. Alright, let's go get in this fight. Let's go get in this fight. Let's go get in this fight. This bit is a little bit mindless. Not my favorite finale, but I want to see the life links. The life links make it... The life links are the things worth doing, and you need to upgrade the awakening to get the life links. So this bit is a wee bit mindless. But it needs doing. Let's combo with Nambo, if you will. And then let's combo with Kiryu. Kiryombo, if you will. And then I haven't played with Psycho for so long because all of the Sonhee enjoyers are like, no, Psycho smells. And her moveset is not the most enticing in the world. I will admit that. But people just want to be stepped on by Sonhee. And whomst am I to deny them of that reality? Gorgeous of Sonhee and Psycho. But nah, because I'm not taking Namba or Cho off. Oh, you want me to get rid of Cho? You want me to get rid of Cho? That's transphobia, getting rid of Cho. Look at him. You want me to get rid of Namba? You want me to get rid of Namba? You want me to get rid of Cho? Who am I benching here? Who am I benching? All winners. All A-grade peeps. Twitch promised that I have internet. No, I don't think you got internet. I don't think you've got internet. Champagne shower! I love that she just yeets the bottle at the end, man. Get fucked! I should probably upgrade Psycho's weapon at some point. I don't know what Psycho's weapon is. What is your weapon, Psycho? Dolphin bag, okay. Can somebody look up where we get the exclusive gear for this side of the pie? We've already got Cho's. Do we already have Psychos? We already have Sonhees. We already have Cho's. Where do we get Namba's Psychos and Kaz's? What are the jobs? Dragon of Dojima. Dragon of Dojima. No, I'm not talking about the special, like, accessories. I'm talking about the special gear. So, like, it's exclusive for Cho. And this one is exclusive for Sonhee. So we want the gear that is exclusive for Namba, Psycho, and KIRYU. Because they all have they all have their own special jackets in this one. They've got to have their fun matching jackets. No, we don't play Mahjong. We don't fuck with Mahjong. You can't ever make me play mahjong. I refuse to engage with mahjong.
私結構麻雀強いんですよ。お店の
True Dragon Suit is the bottom of the dungeon in Yokohama. That makes
い
sense.
つも生き残ってますし。
ワンショットマージャン
One shot mahjong.
振り込んだ分だけ
You take shots of tequila based on how much you paid out to the winner.
お酒
Oof.
結構強いから
Nambo's Street Soul Jacket is in a container in the finale location. Okay. Is Sunhee's Sunhee's we've got, Cherries we've got. Is Psycho's the same?
よく分かってきた
A bingo! When I'm old and decrepit, I'm going to be a mahjong old person. I am not going to be a mahjong. You can't make me play mahjong. This series has tried to make me play mahjong for years now. I will not play mahjong. I will not let it win at this point.
先日別の店に行ったぞ。クレーンゲームで欲しい景品を見つけてしまってな。
おおそ
ダメだった。5000円も使った。
Psycho's Cabaret Queen dress is also in a safe hand. Okay, cool.
そ
I'm
れ
going to play mahjong and be mean to children. I think I'm just going to be mean to
く
children.
れたが断った。
Give me the mahjong. Give me the mean to children. Hold the mahjong.
ゲ
You
ーム
know.
は少し得意なんだ
それは頼もしい。では今度こそ取れるかもな。あのウサギの。いや。
I remember in 7 there was a sub story here with a whole bunch of fake Onomichio statues, and you had to walk past the ones that were so badly made that they exploded. And there was just like basically a minefield of fake exploding statues. I don't even know how you make a statue so bad that it explodes, but they managed. I walked into a lot of them. Oh, Trippy Flipper Ripper while they're all grouped up. Essence of big ass bird. Then Magnum bottle while they're all grouped up. That'd be really handy. I don't have the energy for Walk in a Hard Place, because that would have been a perfect all groups finish. Motherfucker. He hit that little leg high wall so hard, his knee exploded. Get chode! No, I take that back. Maybe we shouldn't make his name a past tense verb like that. Because I don't want to make statements about the size or length of his penis in that way. Upstairs? Does he want me to go up the stairs? When I hit my knee on a leg high wall, it felt like it should have fucking exploded. Fair. They got Virtual Fighter. They do have Virtual. They've got Sega Bass Fishing, most importantly. Of course, chosen to fighting games. Look at it. Look at his gay little ass. Man's the fightingest, gamingest guy I've ever seen. He's labbing out Soul Bad Guy while he gets his testosterone shot. God, the Christmas orders on the shop are starting to slowly ramp up. We've got like 4 orders during this stream alone. If you would like a really good Christmas present for your Secret Santa, nerdyqueer.com is the place to go. We could play some darts. That's darts for dorks. KIRYU wants the car. KIRYU wants the car. He literally can't put it anywhere, but KIRYU wants the car. He wants the pocket circuit. Oh, we're so close! We're so close! We're so close. I did in fact slam my knee full force into a wall once. Nah, I would in fact advise against that. This is my like this is my like crowning glory of achievements in these games. I once got 2 prizes in a single pull on a crane machine before in an arcade in, I want to say, Skegness, Portlands. We were staying there obviously for a little holiday, and there was a Sonic the Hedgehog claw machine, and I grabbed 2 Tails dolls in the same fucking grab. The same grab! Kiryu's not going to get this little car, because it's now in an impossible position. Well, I ended up so winning at that machine, because I got those 2 Tails, I got the Sonic, I got the Knuckles, I got the Shadow. The only one I was missing was the Amy. But I got two fucking Tailses anyway. So I basically got one of, there were 5 prizes in there, and I got 5 prizes out. Just 2 of them were Tails. But I got the 2 Tails in the same fucking grab. Right, Top Chef. Oh, I don't like the face. Not a fan of the face. Oh, I don't like the... Oh, they're spreading. They're spreading. You're weak to water. I think it might be a summon time, because I don't have a lot of... I walked into this without a lot of XP. That's not what I'm... That's not the word I'm looking for. Let's talk to the lesbians. Lesbians, help me out. He doesn't even have to talk on the phone. Need a light? This is so goofy. They're doing all the little hand signals from the old fucking cabaret management game. From the old fucking Yakuza 0 cabaret management game. They're the best. What a shame, Viva! That's so fucking cool. I love you, violent women. Oh yeah, they are so much more violent. The Kazuki and Yuya are very sensual in their move, whereas these two will just fuck you up. I'm just really mad at this one chef in particular. He got all of my fucking brutality. I was very mad at that one guy. Get binned, trash man, with your weird dance. Do not, yeah. Oh yeah. The hostesses have dealt with a lot of shit. They will take it out on you. Especially those 2 that have been in the industry for so long. I'm just gonna... there's no point in it. This guy can't like actively do much damage to me, so I'm just gonna auto attack him to death through his guard. It was the slowest way, but it wasn't going to use any more. I wasn't going to use any more of my GP on him. GP, my MP. A pair of the meat bun shop was yelling at us. I wonder what they were saying. Hey, fresh eats, grab a sheet. That kind of thing. That blueprint that we just got, that Dondoko blueprint, that again we can't use. was an Onomichio-like figurine.
言ってたんだよ。
Because it was the fake Onomichio. It was Phonomichio. I think they were just things.
俺たち平
What did I just pick up? The dreamy signature I think I just picked up? It wasn't a Sujimon. Was it a valuable? Yeah. Onomichio-like figure. The Phonomichio. Where did I get the white plumeria from? Oh, the hula guy. Yeah. Let's see what I just picked up. It was called like a dreamy signature. It's not in etc., which is where I thought it would be. Along with my signed Golem t-shirt. Oh, is it an accessory? It might be an accessory. Might be a host accessory. A host exclusive accessory, maybe? We don't have any hosts, so it's not really important. Great goddesses, Ikaika! Should probably put that on someone. Wargod's Keystone. Yeah, let's replace the Wargod's Keystone with the Dragon Binding. Because our 2 dragons should have Dragon Binding on. And then let's get in our next fight, which is this one. Avoid these jobbers if you can, Kaz. Thank you very much. So, one of my favorite video guys on YouTube released a big video semi-recently. It was kind of a bit of a clunker, and they don't put out videos all that often. So I was really excited to watch this new video, and I'm like, oh no, this isn't very good. And I don't quite know what to do about this. Because, like, it's all, far be it from me to tell them what videos they shouldn't be making. Was it Mr. Defunct? No, the new Defunctland video slaps. The new Defunctland video is very good. It's like documenting how Disney is just becoming fucking Fazbear. They're just getting creepily close to doing some Fazbear shit. The new Defunct was very good. I will not say who it was out of respect, because I still very much enjoy the channel. Nope, fuck off. I'm trying to herd you. I need you to get in the line. Get in the line. There we go. And I know it's like, obviously it's not on me to tell them what kind of videos they should and shouldn't be making. But that was a stinky video, man. They did a stinky video. And I really hope that this isn't like the start of a new direction. I hope it's not just a one-off thing. And again, they don't owe me good videos. I'm not a patron, and even if I was, Patreon is a voluntary thing. But it's a weird feeling when a channel you enjoy just drops a clanker. Like to me, it feels worse than when. Could it be like when Daft Punk put out an album that people didn't engage with, and a few years later they toured and became clear the album worked, so just using it as a base to mix live with? I doubt this YouTuber is going to go live, going to go on a live tour and remix their stinky video. But maybe they will. Who knows? It hit me hard. I think it hit me harder than when Doctor Who put out a whole clanger of a finale that made the whole season kind of a clanger. Because I don't really engage with television anymore. If they did, it would be very cool. I'm not going to deny that. The problem The problem was it was a 2 hour and 10-minute long bit. That's the long and short of it. And the payoff for the bit wasn't even very good. Yeah, the bit wasn't funny enough to be that long, and the payoff wasn't good enough to justify it. Doctor Who putting out one bad season finale, so any RTD. Okay, but the last RTD season finale that we just got was the worst of the worst, my dude. Like, don't get me wrong, RTD is not fantastic at finales. But that one, that one hummed. That one was a hummer.
ここはいい野菜が多いからね。新鮮ってことか。それもあるけど、例えばアスパラは穂先が通って太さが均一なもの。大根はずっしり重くて毛穴が少ない。
In general, the latest couple of seasons of Doctor Who, I enjoyed them. I thought they were pretty good. Both of the season finales were increasingly crap. I could put up with Empire of Death. I could put up with Empire of Death. But fucking Reality War, man. Reality War was so bad. Like, Reality War was so bad that I stopped enjoying it and then started enjoying it from I am watching a car crash point of view. Torchwood season 1 and 2 is worse for me. Torchwood season 1 and 2 really are special in that they have really no business existing. They're I don't remember what the finales for Torchwood season 1 and 2 are, but we watched, like, Zach did a rewatch, and I was there for some of the Torchwood. I was there for most of the Doctor Who and for some of the Torchwood, and there are some stinky Torchwoods. Most of the Torchwoods are kind of stinky. The one where the villain is just like sex. The one where they made a sexy Cyberman. The other ones that are about sex, I assume, in some form. It's basically what if, like, the whole pitch of the show being, hey, what if Doctor Who fucked? Is so goofy. It's so goofy. I'm glad they found their pace in, like, is Children of Men the really good one? Or is that the really bad one? I forget. But I know there was like 2 miniseries, one that was really good, one that was really bad. The season 1 finale builds to a giant CG monster. Children of Earth. Yeah, not Children of Men. Season 1 finale, giant CG monster that Jackson's thrown to it and dies somehow. What if Doctor Who fucked? His name is Harkness. Yeah! Harkness is the lead in Torchwood. Yeah, I'm glad they found their footing in Children of Earth. Because, fuck me, the initial run of Torchwood was clanger after stinker after clanger after stinker. They were shooting for dingers and then what they got was clangers. And, it's just a bad concept. I'm gonna say it's just a bad concept. What if Doctor Who but it fucked? Yeah, okay, so a dinger is like you know, like a home run. You hit the ball and it goes ding and the ball flies. A clanger is it's smelly and you've dropped it on the floor. You've got clangers and dingers. No culture says both of these words. Yeah, Children of Men is the movie with Clive Owen and where people won't have kids no more. Yeah. I've seen Children of Men. Children of Earth is the Torchwood. But yeah, like there are some, like, Children of Earth is dingers because they're like home runs. Torchwood is mostly clangers. Because you drop them and they go clang because they're not very well made. They're not very well put together. I think that's where the word clanger comes from. I don't quite know. It's just a word that means bad thing. It can't be a real thing. People say, which one, dingers or clangers? Which one are you arguing against, Zach? One that I may have. Dinger is one that I picked up from Derek Stop Skeletons. But also from The Simpsons. I think we both picked it up from The Simpsons. There's that baseball episode. There's that episode where there's that baseball guy, and to distract from like a to distract from like some like spy program, this baseball guy goes, hey, who wants to see me hit some dingers? And yeah, they all just want to watch him hit some dingers, so he hits some dingers. The best of to come out to watch is Big Finish. Here comes the I listen to Big Finish guy with his Big Finish opinions. The best of this Doctor is the Big Finish. The best of this companion is Big Finish. The best of Torchwood is Big Finish. Not Big Finish opinions. MJ isn't here. Big opinions re Doctor Who Big Finish. Doctor Who Big Finish fan, like Big Finish Doctor Who fans are like, they're like the stereotype of vegans. You don't have to ask if they're there, you will know, because you will ask a simple question like, hey, what was your favorite episode with Bill Potts in it? And their answer will be, well, actually, there was this really good. Big Finish listeners are the Linux users of Doctor Who. Yeah, they'll get. They won't say something like, "Oh, I really liked the pilot." I didn't see your joke there. Sorry. Also, update. Zach's a Linux guy now. Zach's on Linux now, so everyone make fun of him. They'll, instead of going like, oh, I really liked the pilot, or I really liked, episode 4, they'll go, oh, there was this really good Big Finish show. It's this like 7-parter in 2004. Look, Neil, you're doing the thing that I'm actively making fun of right now. You're doing the thing. And you're making me laugh too hard, I'm gonna die. You're actively doing the thing. And there aren't any Bill Potts episodes made by Big Finish yet. Yet. They'll ask like, oh, what's your favorite like Clara episode? Because I'm pretty sure there's Clara Big Finish episodes. The joke is that the Big Finish, yeah. They will let you know that they're there. It's one of their favorite pastimes. And they'll start using words like, well, like they'll start just like peppering words that you'll only know from Big Finish, and then they'll have to explain them. So they go, oh, that's actually from Big Finish. There's no Clark. Okay, maybe I'm stupid. This is just proof that I'm not a Big Finish guy. I've done several of those things at a time. It's only the first one that tastes good. Let's call it quits after number 3. 1 bottle is enough. Oh no, Kiryu, honey, you have drank way more than 3 of those in one fight before.
ごい速さで何本も流し
We've only done a few modern Who companion stories. I see. Now you sound like an adult.
一つも音
What you got? What you got? Motivational headband. It says it keeps you motivated, but I think it's just like ever so slightly too tight. So because it stops drowsiness, it's ever so slightly too tight, you're constantly uncomfortable. There's no way that you can sleep. Or maybe that's just me. You're just like low key, just like 5% uncomfortable, so you can't sleep. Ah, those menacing red men turned into menacing blue men. Well, now they're going to be menacing dead men. Get fucked, y'all. And then before they get up, a nice, tasty little pyro prison to clean them up. Right, is that all? Oh, that's all of the fights in the top section. I should really have picked those up while I was there. I'm gonna go grab them now. 1 man, 2 men, red men, blue men. Exactly. 2 men, blue men. And other things that you said. All of the other words as well. I think I got the main the main point out of that, right? Men, blue men.
この辺は草木が多くて気持ちが安らぐな。コミジュルにももっと緑を増やしてもいいのかもしれない。 You should incorporate more greenery into the Gomijo. See, I'm just being real efficient. I'm just trying to weed away any unnecessary words. You know me. You've been around this channel for long enough to know that I don't like waffling. I don't enjoy repeating myself, rephrasing the same thing over and over again, repeating myself. I'm never one for unnecessary chit chat. So of course I would want to make it the most efficient that I possibly could. Sonhee, fisher of men. Jungi goes fishing? The Jungarino goes fishing? That's adorable. Billy Piper, Catherine Tate, Mandip Gill, Bernard Cribbins, Alpha Darville, Georgia Tennant? Do you like fishing? We should fish together. We're spilling out my whole life story. Plan. The fishing pond with Jungi. She's secretly so lovely and soft.
Oh, よく見つけたな。拾って押し花にでもするか。
それもいいけど。
It's a nice thought, but I'll pass. Got enough luck. Hanging out with my pals, owning a restaurant. Somebody needs these lucky leaves more than me right now. That is sweet. Georgia Tennant is both the wife and the child of somebody that's played Doctor Who. She is destined for the role. Scooty boop. And I can see her being, in the future, the mother of somebody that's played Doctor Who as well. Because I believe like one of their kids is into acting. And now that Doctor Who is eating itself into a nostalgia hole, I can see Ty Tennant being cast as the Doctor at some point. Right, so we'll get Gyoza therapy. And then we'll continue to clear up the bottom half of the map for all of its fights and or... Well, we should get all these... We'll get these conversations on the way, obviously. Obvi. Yeah, one of the kids has been House Dragon. Yeah. Game of Thrones House the Dragon, that show that everyone's been watching, right? Speaking of shows that nobody's watching, I learned something that like punched me in the stomach once I learned that it was true. So Stranger Things, the finale season of Stranger Things has just dropped, or like it's just about to drop. It's coming out, or it's out. It's new, right? That show, the first season of that show dropped during the Obama administration. During the fucking Obama administration. Like, that show is 9 years old. The first part is out, the last part comes out. Christ alive. Yeah, you should not take 10 years to write a show about children, because I don't know if you guys know this about children. Children age quite quickly. Generally speaking, kids age quite quickly. So they are all fucking adults now. And if they try and do, there's been like people speculating that they're gonna do the entire show was just them playing D&D, and it's gonna like cut back to them in their D&D room, just talking about the entire show. I know this sounds a lot, but no, but like visually they age a lot quicker. Because like if you look at a 9-year-old compared to an 8-year-old, and then you look at a 30-year-old compared to when they were 31, like one of them is aged far more than the other. Your aging kind of peters off. But yeah, if they're gonna try and do that like, oh, we're gonna cut back to them in their room playing D&D, unless they filmed that during season 1, that those kids have just aged 10 years playing one session of D&D. Are you fucking for real? Don't shoot him in the kneecaps or his shoulders, which is where you actually ended up shooting him. I have not watched it both. Yeah, no. Time has not passed between seasons. Which is the stupidest thing. The stupidest shit. If you are going to spend 10 years making 5 short seasons of television, then you make time pass between seasons. Like, there's nothing wrong with taking this long to make a TV show. Like, look at the fucking breaks that BBC Sherlock had. BBC Sherlock had its problems for other reasons. It's a metaphor for playing D&D. You physically age much more playing a bad game. That's true. Playing any D&D is a bad game of D&D, though. Hashtag play another game. But for real, I don't know why they didn't have time pass. And if you're going to write a show so intent on time not passing between seasons, either have all of it written beforehand ready to go, or don't cast kids. Like, it's some 4 years between 1 and 5. 4 years in show, 10 years in real life. Like, those kids have aged at twice the rate they should have. And we're all supposed to be okay with the fact that these adults are pretending to be children. I've had some good D&D, definitely had some bad D&D. I have had some real good tabletop. And I've had some good times playing D&D with people. But D&D got in the way of that. I think were we playing a different system, we would have had more fun. Like, I can't say I've never enjoyed my time playing D&D because I got to tell fun stories with my friends, but I guarantee I would have had more fun if we were playing a different system that wasn't D&D. What I really can't stand is the people that literally would only ever play D&D and do not fathom the idea of playing a different game because they're like, oh, I don't want to learn another system. My players don't want to learn another system. And I'm just like, nah, get the fuck over it. You learn the system once. You learnt D&D. You learn another system every time you pick up a new video game. Get the fuck over yourself. Play a better game. Fuck it. Play Pathfinder. Play the fucking RuneScape system. At least it's doing something different and isn't full of the weird anachronisms and union busting and bullshit that D&D is. If a player doesn't want to learn a better system, we'll just play. Yeah. Half the time doing D&D, it's really just 3/4 D&D. Yeah, the fact that you have to homebrew so many rules for D&D, and you're like, oh yeah, it's fine. Like, you know, the only other game that people are so reliant on homebrewing rules on is Monopoly, the game that we all agree is a bad game. That people only play because they don't know better. If I have to play D&D, I'll play a rogue so I can really abuse the stealth mechanics. Because the stealth mechanics in D&D is there are no stealth mechanics. It's all just like, it's a paragraph of fudge. Right, I need to find a charger. And we'll go to this fight. Is there a charger? There's no charger on the way to that fight. Is the nearest charger? Oh, don't tell me the nearest charger's all the way over there. Okay. We'll make our way there. Through fights. But yeah, we had a really good time playing Blades in the Dark. And one of us is looking at starting a Scum and Villainy game. Yeah, just play some different systems. Play some weird systems. Blades rules. Blades does rule. We had such a good time with Blades in the Dark. And again, we're gonna probably have an equally good time with Scum and Villainy. Because it's just Blades in the Dark, but in space. It's blades in the vast darkness, the blades in the vast dark emptiness of space. You get in the fucking washing machine, you dickheads. And then let's champagne splashdown, wash you all off. And piss champagne all over them. If you would like a TTRPG recommendation, I do recommend Wild Imaginary West. Is that some sort of like fantasy cowboy shit? What I'm like fiending for at the minute is a TTRPG recommendation that is not, yes, I'm fishing out magical turds from the toilet, whatever. What I'm fiending for at the minute is a TTRPG recommendation that is not fantasy. because I'm currently in too many fantasy games.
開けてみるか。
Well, not too many. I'm in just the right amount of fantasy games, and I would like to explore some non-fantasy genres because I feel like a lot of people when they reach for tabletop games, they only ever think of fantasy, and it's Wild West, but like with mechs and monsters, sometimes normal animals that are really big. That's neat. I like that. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people when they reach for tabletop RPG, they only think fantasy, and I think that is a vestige of D&D. But I'm generally not a huge fan of the fantasy setting in media in general. Not that I actively dislike it, it's just not for me. I struggle to think of characters outside fantasy settings. Just think about them in fantasy settings and then just take them out of the fantasy setting. It's fine. I believe in you. You can do it. You had a really good idea for a sci-fi guy this morning. Yeah, the main guy behind it makes a lot of dioramas and models for it. Boile hobby. Boile hobby sounds like something else, but I'll definitely look that up. Oh no, Cho's been chloroformed. See what I quite like the way I build characters in I can't just like think of a character concept out of nothing. That's really difficult for me. If I'm gonna come up with a character concept, I need a starting point. So like when we started this latest Pathfinder game that we've started, I had the concept. I found the concept from looking through the list of races that the setting recommended, and then it sort of spiraled from there. I can't but no, Zach's really good at just coming up with concept whole cloth. He will just go, I've got a concept for a character. And like some of our other players will be the same. Like I need a hook to start with. I need a good hook to start with. Every character has something it starts with. Yeah, but like if what the character is starting with is not directly taken from like one of the character sheets, one of the races or whatever, it's really hard for me to just think of characters in the abstract. I know people. Zach is one of them. Some of our other players are others of them that will just go, I've got an idea for. I've got a character. I thought of a really good character concept, and now I need to play a game to put them in. Like, how did you do that? You can't just know. Yeah, no, like again, like with this new Pathfinder game, everyone was like, obviously Zach was like, we need to work with the characters. So I was like, okay, so I need to look through the book. I need to look through the book. I need to look through the player's guide for this campaign, so I can see what it recommends and see if anything jumps out at me. So like, when our GM was like, I want to run a sci-fi game, has anyone got any good sci-fi character concepts? I'm like, I mean, not off the top of the dome. Are you expecting just something off the dome? And now she's like, I want to run it in Scum and Villainy. I'm like, okay, cool. So I can look in the Scum and Villainy books to find a concept to start with. But just like coming up with a character's concept off the dome that's some like elite fiction writing skill that I do not possess. Yeah, using your own fucking weapon against you, ballsack. One of my preferred ways for making characters, like, think of something that you want them to be good at, and then you go there and make it work. That makes sense. Have barrels. All my team are steaming drunk because we all had like a round of 4 drinks each together. About to get a new lifelink. About to get a new lifelink. Just waiting for the call. Right. Let's go up here. Just waiting for the call from Date-san. About to meet somebody from KIRYU's past. We're gonna get really sad and say some things, and he'll refuse to admit that it's him.
もしもし。
もしもし。
伊達だ、桐生。手が空いたらまたハーバーライトに来てくれるか。
ああ、わかった。そうするよ。
Lifelink time, time for us to get sad together about KIRYU's past. We're gonna say some things and get real sad. Like I made a real silly little guy once. A rat folk that's Peter mediocre at conning, but he was really good at getting the fuck out the moment he's done. That's pretty banging. I like that. Anyway, time to get sad with Kaz. Time to get old man sad.
おう、来たな、桐生。今回はちょっとした報告があってな。
Got something to report.
少しかかるが時間は大丈夫。
Might take a while. You good on time? Yeah.
ああ、大丈夫だ。
報告ってな、他でもね、秋山のことなんだ。
秋山
Akiyama! Akiyama Shun, the lifeline of Kamurocho.
何かあいつの近況が分かったのか。
ああ、どうやら
Seems he's made his way back to Japan.
出てたらしい。
Right around when the Tojo and the Omi
大
disbanded.
解散した頃だ。だから4年くらい前に
Maybe about 4 years ago.
秋山のやつ、それっきり。
ああ、俺も使えるつては全部使った。
Now I'm trying to find him through one of my old contacts, but the man's a slippery one. He is famously a slippery one.
こいつは噂レベルの情報だが、秋山は
There's rumor level intel here, but I suppose he's been sighted in Singapore a few times. Fitting too, since he's raking investments from all over. A guy like him would feel right at home.
そんな長いことを留
So
守
if he's been out of town this long, any chance he'd even come back?
もうカムロ町に戻る気はなさそうか。
あいつはずっと
Every time we met,
来てるはずだって。
he'd doubt me like no
首に
tomorrow.
疑ってきてたよ。
Kept saying you just had to be alive.
俺が一枚噛んでいることも
He even guessed I was in on it at one point.
何度もとぼけているうちにいい加減
But after I kept playing it off, I guess he got fed up.
秋山と距離を
I mean, we're the ones who distance ourselves from Akiyama. The Daidoji had us promised that. No exceptions.
そういうことだ。
そうだな。分かってる。俺があいつに文句を言えるわけ
Yeah, I know. Can't exactly fault him for taking us off like that.
分かっただけで
I'm at least glad to know he's doing well.
もともとあいつに会うのは危険だと思ってたんだ。
There was always a risk meeting with him.
鼻が利く
Man might act like a goof, but he's sharp as a
い
tack.
つもみたいにニアミス狙
The moment you get close enough to listen, he'd have you sniffed out.
抜かれてた。そうなると、いよいよ
If that happened, you can bet the Daidoji would act real fast.
なるほどな。
Guess that's what we call
そ
it.
ろそろ潮時っては
Couldn't find Akiyama. You'd more than enough
も
that
う
to
十
son.
分やってくれたよ。伊達さんは。
This can't be. The lifelink can't be. We failed to meet Akiyama.
まさかの佐山とも会うことができた。
また。
Hang
そ
on.
ういうつもり
I
で
think call it out a close up shop.
逆だ。
And what do you feel about taking it
もう
a
一歩
step
踏み込まねえか。
further?
どういう意味だ
Care to elaborate?
ぶっちゃけた話。
Let's be frank. Daidoji doesn't care who you see. At least I don't think. That's fair to assume, right?
俺はそう見てるがどうだ。実際一歩か
I
ら
mean, you haven't got any complaints, have you? They got bigger deal. They got bigger fish to fry.
それって
It means they either haven't noticed what we're doing,
ねえか
or they're letting us get away with
目を
it.
つぶってくれているかだ。だったらよ。最後
A or B?
一番会いたい
Let's say we go all in touch and get in touch with who you want to see most.
はるかだよな。
If I had to guess, that would be Haruka. It's Haruka time. Can't be Haruka time.
自分が死人になって世
You declared yourself a dead man and all but disappeared. That's the promise you made with Daidoji.
言い出した約束だ。それを自分から破るって
If you hadn't broke that promise, well,
が
can't imagine it'd end well for you.
でもよ。
But still,
だってさ、
that's
んなんだよ。
what's up with that?
この店、
When did this place get so quiet?
静かだった。
Didn't even hear anyone outside.
外からも全然人の声が聞こえてこない。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
もしかして大道
What's
寺
the deal? They were the Daidoji?
いや、見たことねえ。
Never seen him before. Tell you one thing though,
だが少なくとも一緒に仲
they
良く
definitely didn't come here for a drink.
らしい。
Who are these strange men? To catch you up, when they mentioned Haruka, that is his daughter.
来い。後悔するなよ。
結構調子いいかも。
I say daughter in that tone because they're not technically father-daughter, but he raised her and they see each other as father and daughter. He rescued her in like Yakuza 1, and he has raised her ever since.
こいつは重いぜ。
He is able to. We have a friend that is equally as little guy pilled. Zach, come on. You would not. Not to that one friend, you know who I'm talking about. More than your average thugs. They move like pros.
まだ終わってなかったか。
The boy!
お前。
The fellas you took down here. Group of Yumang boys called the White Masks. Work for anyone who pays them. Need some skulls cracked? There, please.
なんでお前がここにいるんだ秋山
Akiyama! Not every day someone holds up as a white mask. Let alone this many. It's a new fight. There's no mistaking it. Do me a favor and be upfront about it, eh? I mean, look at him. Fucking look at him. The Liu Mang who's boss with... Yes, that Liu Mang. But this is also Akiyama. We're cool with Akiyama. We love Akiyama. Every time Dati-san asked about you, he'd give me the same crap about you being dead. No doubt he'd keep that up unless I caught you red-handed, you know? So you would have been honest with me this time. So Akiyama, how do you explain Akiyama? Akiyama is a bank loan finance guy. He will give loans to people with no interest and no repayment schedule if they do specific jobs for him, and sometimes that's cool and sometimes that's a bit weird. Him and Kiryu saved the world / Kamurocho twice. Akiyama looked after Haruka for a bit. Saved her from some evil guys. They're good mates. They're good mates. No, they're good mates. Akiyama has helped a lot of people in Kamurocho. He's not an evil guy. And fun fact, the way he got his money in the first place is because of an explosion that happened at the end of 1 that sent money raining down across Kamurocho. He just grabbed it all. And Kiryu was kind of responsible for that explosion. No, no, no. It's not like do tasks in return. It's to qualify for this loan, you will work one shift at a supermarket. To qualify for this loan, you will, and it's just like a one thing. Is sketchy. Nobody in this game is good except Ichiban, because this game is about the underground. But he's not like loan shark sketchy. Some of the things he does is suspect. A lot of people let him get away with, I will give you this loan if you go on a date with me. That one was really fucking weird. I did not like that at all. But he's not like evil loan shark. That's not the character that they're building here.
お前何を
人をバカにしすぎでしょうが。あんたら二人して。あんたが簡単に死ぬ玉じゃないってな。俺にしてみれば分かりきったことです。
I really disliked him for a while after that.
大阪で東上会と近江連合が解散した時は死んだはずの桐生一馬が出てきたって聞きました。きっともう何かしらほとぼりが冷めたんだと思いましたよ。ところがまたそれっきり音沙汰なしです。桐生一馬の復活は都市伝説じみた噂でしかなくなった。俺にも何一つ連絡なし。極道じゃないから部外者ってわけですかね。
だったらどうして今日はここに、どうやってこの場所が分かったんだ。
カムロ町にいる友人に頼んでずっと伊達さんに変わった様子がないか見
He
て。
has to keep tabs on everything, trail data his hand and see if anything came up.
きっといつか桐生さんと接触すると信じてね。そして先日伊達さんが頻繁に偉人町の特定の店に出入りしてると聞かされました。あとは日本に帰国して最善を尽くした結果。
Yeah, he is sketch. I'm not defending him.
次はそろそろ
I am not defending him. I'm not saying he's a good guy, but he's not he's not loan shark gonna come break your ankles bad guy. He's not, oh, I lent you that money and now you're going to commit these crimes for me guy. He's a different kind of sketchy guy.
なあ、もういいだろ桐生。俺はまた秋山に殴られるのはごめんだ。
Give it up. I do not want to get punched by him again.
謝りませんよ、俺は。もう一発行きたかったのをなんとか抑えてんです。
よせよ、冗談じゃね
え。分かったよ。全部話す。どうやら俺たちの負けだ。秋
山。Kiryu respects Akiyama because Akiyama protected Haruka in a moment that Kiryu was unable to, where she very much needed that protection. You're dead to the world. Let's keep silent to make good on my word. Be honest with you, I don't understand why everyone likes Akiyama so much. Everyone in the fandom's like, oh, he's so cool. He's so cool. He's the coolest guy in the franchise. I'm like, one, no, he isn't. Not by a long shot. And two, he's really weird because of the whole like, I'll give you a loan if you go on a date with me kind of thing. That's so fucking creepy.
この話をするとみんな文句も言わずにいたわってくれるんだ。
やれやれ。やっぱり分かっててやってるんですね。
お前こそずっとどうしてたんだよ、秋山。
You snuck with Kamurocho without even a peep.
もなく長いことカムロ町を開けてたろ。
ご存知かどうか。俺は女の子に惚れっぽくて、その子を追っかけて気がついたら遠い異国の地です。おかげさまでのんきに。
RGG are terrible with women.
皆さんがご苦労してるとこ申し訳
ない。They're a franchise produced by Sega. They're a franchise published by Sega. I think it's part of the contract. You have to be weird about women. Looking at you, Persona.
組織の後ろ盾がない人間は居場所をなくしてった。となると、お前も警察とかに目つけられて大変だった口じゃねえのか？
そう思ってたんなら少しは助けてくれてもよ
If
かっ
you
た。
knew, you could have at least thrown me a bone, eh?
俺の扱う金はグレーゾーンの部分も多いもんでしたね。それを守るために世界中に分散させる必要もあった。
で行き着いた先がシンガポールか。
さて、シンガポール？誰がそんなこと言ってるんです？
He was never in Singapore?
違うのか？
違いますね。だからって本当のことも教えませんけど。
Yeah, I'm not above identifying the faults of this franchise. They're weird about women. That's why I didn't do the dating minigames, because they're weird. They're weird and creepy, and I don't like them.
ケチで結構。俺は金貸しなんですよ。
さっきなんか金で雇ったは
Let's not forget he sicked the Lu manga on us.
そういや
I should file a complaint to my girl.
ちゃんと
The fact don't recognize that he's bad makes him rub me the wrong way in a way that they clearly... Yeah.
まあとにかく
Like, Kiryu is attempting to atone for all of the sins he feels he committed, becoming the Dragon of Dojima. That's been the albatross around his neck the entire fucking franchise. These games do not portray organized crime people as good people. They recognize all people in organized crime are bad people. They seem to not recognize that about Akiyama.
わかりましたよ。もう責めませんよ。その代わり、また近くで見届けさせてもらいます。発端は大同士の任務だったとはいえ、桐生さん、またでかい山を踏んでるんでしょ。そんな話を聞いて知らん顔はできません。
気持ちはありがたいが、そうなるといよいよ
If you can involve my promise to the Daidojis is good as empty. The Daidoji don't care anymore, dude. What did Date say earlier?
もう一生日の目を見ずに過ごさなきゃいけないんですよね。他にやりようがなかったんですか？
あったかもな。だがあの時は状況が切羽詰まっていた。
俺は死人になって生きたことないんでわかりませんけど、その孤独や寂しさは察するにあまり
Can't see Haruka-chan or Haruto-kun.
はるかちゃんやハルト君とも二度と会えないんですよね。
そのつもりだ。
いや、おい桐生、それについてはさっきも話したろ。もしお前が直接はるかたちに会っても大道ジッパー見逃してくれるかもしれねえ。一目でもいいんだ。約束を守るのは確かに立派だが、いいのか？お前に残す。
Yeah, no point keeping your promise if it means you have to be sad for your end of days.
あ？
今の俺とはるかたちがあってどうなる？どの道そう遠くねえ日に俺は死ぬ。あいつらにしてみりゃ二度死なれるようなもん。
No, but she'd get to do it on her own turn. No.
どっちにとって
Sounds like she's going to be killing you. You know what I mean?
どうなんですかね。俺は今日会えてよかったと感じてますよ。ずっと胸に使えてたもんが溶けて消えました。少なくとも
She wants to see you again. She wants to introduce you to her son
あんたさん、
again.
桐生さん、俺の人生を変えるきっかけをくれた人なんです。どん底まで落ちた俺にチャンスを与えてくれた。もちろんあんたは意図してたわけじゃない。そして何の記録もなくしてた俺は同じ町でどんな敵
Some
を
hard-headed lunatic in the same town kept fighting no matter what he was up against. That's Kiryu.
そうですよ。
More than you realize, Kiryu-san.
あんたは俺にチャンスだけじゃなく生きるための勇気もくれたんです。そんなあんただから俺はこうやってわざわざ見つけ出した特別な存在なんですよ、俺にとっては。そしてきっとはるかちゃんにとってもね。
もうよしてくれ秋山。俺はそんな大層なもんじゃねえ。
そうなんです。
Oh, shut up, Kiryu. You are very special.
はるかたちに会えば死ぬのが怖くなる。そう思ってるだけの臆病もんかもしんないぞ。
桐生、お前
あの堂島の竜にも怖いものがあるんだとしたら、
The Dragon of Doji must be the fears after all.
それはそれで勇気づけられます。
たくああ言えばこういう器用な野郎だぜ。
KIRYU go see. I'm glad you're getting to the level of frustration that has built up with me since Yakuza 6. KIRYU, go and see your fucking daughter.
もしかしたら
Like, you have known KIRYU and Haruka for such short a time, and you are already at the point of frustration. Go and see your fucking daughter. Go and see your fucking daughter. Go and see your fucking daughter.
ことがあれば言ってください。
そうかい。じゃ、とにかくこれで仲直りの乾杯でいこう。
いいですね。そうこなくっちゃ。
まあとりあえずな。
Right, now, there is one extra thing we can get back in Kamurocho. We've got Akiyama in the power mates now, and he's quite a good power mate. We've got one more thing we can get in Kamurocho, and then I think we might wrap up for the day. Just because it's like 10:30. And that'll take us to 11, I think. Well, near enough 11. We haven't heard from the sound perverts today. They're still deep in their sound perversions. Still getting auditorily freaky with it. Over here. Muscle soda. Hook off dance pants. I know where we need to go. We need to go up to Akiyama's office. Sky Finance, huh? Mysterious moneylender who lends to people with no interest, no collateral, and no limit. Hearing that alone makes it sound like an urban legend. I have faith in Akiyama. Money really can change a person's life. He'll use it to help others. He's a great man. Who would have thought I'd be the catalyst in his comeback? Maybe it's all crazy coincidence. Not that it matters. Not that it makes much of a difference. I guess there must be others like Akiyama. People I've helped unintentionally, one way or another. Who knows how many there are out there? Maybe my life's not all that bad. He's getting it! He's getting it! He's fucking... He's getting it! It took Akiyama, but he's getting it. He's not all bad. He's helped people, he's touched lives. He's changed lives, he's bettered lives. A show with the fucking teleportation. I'm glad it took to like the very, very, very penultimate quest that we could possibly do for him to realize, hey, maybe my life's not all that bad. Like, it shouldn't have taken to that point, but I'm glad we got to that point eventually. I don't know where this ladder leads. I'm just to another golden safe. What you got for me? What you got for me? What you got for me? Night vision goggles? That's nothing. Yeah, the ladders. Ladders. Kamurocho is so small. I forget how small Kamurocho is. Let's go down to ABC Pawn while we're here, because we might need to stock up on a few more keys. Because I know there's going to be like safes in the finale area. Next week will be the finale of Like Dragon Infinite Wealth for good. I think next week we will do next week we will do the leveling up to the next lifelink, then the finale. So if you don't want to miss, I can sell all this Suji stuff. If you don't want to miss the very, very end of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth on this channel, next week is going to be the one. And I'll be honest with you. Part of me is amazed that it's taken so long. And part of me is amazed that it's here already, you know? Because I feel like this has simultaneously flown by and like barely even started. And it's not like we've not done stuff. We've done so much stuff. We've done basically all of the stuff apart from very certain specific side quests. Right, Trippy Flippy Rippy. Spirited Medium. Oh, I thought that was going to clean house then. I'm kind of miffed. Hit me with a sizzling spitter. Can I just pick off? Oh, I'm not going to get him. I'll be able to get him though. And then you can clear that one up. Quite anklet. Nice. Right. I am going to wrap it up there. I'm going to wrap it up there because it is getting late. So, once again, remember, I will be back on Wednesday for what will now be a slightly longer than usual Wednesday stream. We might not go as late as we go on Mondays, but we can go later now because I don't have to be up stupid early Thursday morning, which is really, really fun. My Spotify's not playing. Damn. If you don't want to miss the last stream of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and you don't want to miss next week here on Monday, again, we'll be back on Wednesday for another graphic design speedrun, and then maybe something else afterwards. And then on Saturday, we are going to be doing a Wrestling is Silly on Saturday. We are 100% going to be doing a Wrestling is Silly on Saturday. And speaking of Wrestling is Silly, if you there's the sound perverts. Just as I was wrapping up. Thank you. How you all doing? Transgates. Transgates. We love Transgates. Welcome everybody to the Gayest to Greatest Secret Tavern this side, Limsa Limits, the Queer Buccaneer. We have just spent nearly 4 hours as the Dragon of Dojima cleaning up Yokohama and Kamurocho. How are y'all doing? We're getting all nice and cozy here in the winter wonderland that is the Queer Buccaneer Bar and Grill. I was just talking about what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week. Wednesday is another graphic design speedrun, followed by something. I haven't quite decided what yet, because we can go a little bit longer. It might just be a slightly more chill, less speedrun intense design stream. Then on Saturday we're doing a Wrestling is Silly, and I mentioned this in the Discord and I mentioned it on Blue Sky, but I mention it here so that it's on stream as well. I have launched a new tier over on the Ko-fi that is the Sponsor Wrestling is Silly tier. It's £10 a month. You get all the stuff from the previous tiers, but you also get a piece of artwork or a logo for a thing that you do, your Twitch channel, your podcast, your YouTube channel, your Etsy shop, whatever. You get that inside the world of Wrestling is Silly. It can go on the ring mat, it can go on the barricades, it can go on the commentary table. Wherever you want it, that logo goes in the world of Wrestling is Silly and stays there until you stop paying. And even after you start paying, I might just forget to take it off. I would offer the turnbuckles as well, but they're really small, so you probably want it on the ring mat instead. I have done this in real life before. There was a queer wrestling show where the Nerdy Queers logo was printed on the ring mat, and it was the coolest fucking thing. So yeah, for how does one? How does one? I'm struggling to pass that question. But yeah, that is the latest tier of the Ko-fi. The Wrestling is Silly sponsorship. The Wrestling is Silly sponsor tier over on Ko-fi, £10 a month gets you your logo inside the world of Wrestling is Silly. And yes, so Wrestling is Silly, we're back on Saturday. We're going to do a graphic design thing on Wednesday, and next Monday, the finale of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. This is, it's big. It's big. It's big, guys. And that means the week after will be the start of Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. It's big. It's all big on the channel. It's all full blast on the channel. Anyone that's come through the raid, if you're not following already, please do. I'm trying to get close to my follower goal of 1100. So yeah, that's such an apt gender for getting so close to the start of Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. But sorry to just get raided in and raid straight back out, but I do need to wrap up stream, unfortunately. So we are going to send all of you lovely lovelies over to... Who should we send all of you lovely lovelies over to? Let's go and speak to... let's go and chat with... We talked to Paper Moth before. Who is doing something fun and funky? Let's go and talk to... Lauren Shippen is playing Untitled Goose Game. What is Lauren Shippen's... What is Lauren... Is it just twitch.tv/Lauren Shippen? Lauren Shippen. Atypical artists. That's a good shout. I do enjoy some Untitled Goose Game. Yeah, let's go and say hello to atypical artists doing some Untitled A Goose A Game. So there's your raid message over here. If you're not a sub, use whatever raid message you like. Use whatever emotes you like, sorry. Just drop that raid message over in there. Join the Discord if you're not already. And if you're a fan of gay stuff, geek stuff, pins or candles that smell like Dark Souls, nerdyqueer.com is your one-stop shop, your way to go. The shop that's run by me and Zach. It's Christmas time. We make really fucking good Secret Santa presents. And just presents in general. But until then, Buccaneer, Buckafar, wherever that book you are, I will catch you in the next one. And until then, love you, bye.